yesterday for the bulls. Now, the one thing that changes today is if the rider does not ride 3 seconds, you get a 0 just like the rider. So if you own one of the bulls in there, you better make sure you put a rider on him that can stay on him 3 seconds, or you get a 0 just like he gets a 0. And then the way we're doing it is Trevin Ward is going to go against Zane Cook, and their score, if one of them's 86 and one of them's 85, or one's 91 and 92, whichever one's the highest moves on. Codrick goes against Critter, whichever one's the highest moves on. And then those two guys will come back out in the arena, and we'll auction off them two, and you can put them on either Flab, Slab, or Dangerous Doug. For the Calcutta today, it's all 6, even though we'll sell them at two different times. So if you buy one in the first 4 and you're doing really good, then you don't have to buy one. You just hope they don't do good in the second. But if you fail in the first one, then you can buy one of the last 2 bulls too. So if you're here and you got a bull, be thinking about, I think we got 4 really good riders. I mean, I think everybody's going to want Codrick on their bull today because Codrick's hot right now and doing well, and definitely riding good. And I'm sure that if Codrick makes it to the finals and Flab Slab's in the last 2, it'd be neat to see that matchup again. But 6 great bulls, they're all going to get a check, and 4 riders, and they're all going to get a check. So that's kind of the way the bull and rider tournament. Any questions on that? I know we've been having a lot of questions. Are we good?
Live from the link at the Academy of Country Music's Party for a Cause in Las Vegas, Nevada. Live from the link at the Academy of Country Music's Party for a Cause in Las Vegas, Nevada, you're watching Bucking Bull TV's two-day coverage of the exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale and National Bucking Bull Day. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Exclusive Genetics and their Saturday Buy 'em Now, Own 'em Now, Buck 'em Now yearling sale taking place at 4:30 p.m. Check out the catalog on www.exclusivegenetics.com and buy yourself a bucking bull.
Test, there we go. Just got to get Mo up and
test.
There we go.
This one's working, Kara.
Yeah. We'll just go back and forth here, so. Yeah, you know, Mo, there's two things that are for sure in life. Anytime you got a microphone in your hand and you're not playing the Grand Ole Opry or Carnegie Hall, something's going to happen that's not going to be. You use a movie projector. You're in a room with a lot of people and you use a movie projector. It always breaks down.
That's right, never fails. But we just flow with it. We know how to do that.
Absolutely. The great Mo Bandy with me. Mo here for two reasons this weekend. He's here because you actually have a bull bucking named Bandy's Bad Boy in that first ever National Bucking Bull Championship. So you got to be pretty excited about that.
I'm very excited. My brother Rusty and I bought this bull and with HD, and we're just tickled to death. We're glad to be out here, and it's so good to be part of this with the Academy of Country Music and all. What a thrill.
Now, you've been a 6-time Academy of Country Music award winner, and we're looking around here, and this is a pretty cool.
How long you got between the ribbons and the breakaway?
You know what? I'm gonna take a hike with Mo. Come on, Mo. We'll talk as we move along here. We're gonna go up to some other microphones because these things always break down. So, Mo, you know, you're looking around here, and, you know, what you're saying, in essence, is it's great that country music fans could get so up close and personal with some of today's top stars at a festival like this.
Right. Well, you know, I won 4 of those awards at the Academy, and that was a big thrill, and I'm so glad to see it tying in with the bull riding, because they're both passionate to me, and I love, of course, country music and bull riding, too.
Now, you've also won awards from the CMA. Are we allowed to say that at Academy of Country Music events, or is that like the National League versus the American League?
I think they're all buddies. I believe so. But yeah, we have. We've won awards over the years, and I've been very lucky and had a great time doing it, and I'm still doing it. I've been in the business for many years, and I'm still proud to be doing it. Sure.
So, Mo, what we were saying is anybody that's involved in this industry, that's involved in bucking bulls or rodeo, just has a special memory from so much of your music. It's a cheating situation. Everybody's favorite, Bandy, the rodeo clown. As a performer and a songwriter, do you have a song that's a specific favorite of yours?
Well, you know, I guess as far as the rodeo goes and bull riding, Bandy the Rodeo Clown's been just very special. It has our family name in it, and it's been very special to me. But Cheating Situation was Song of the Year in 1979, so that was a big thing for us.
Now, I just want to take a quick look at Bandy the Rodeo Clown, because that just happens to be my favorite, and I'm holding the microphone on Bucking Bull TV, so I could ask the question.
Right.
You know, your brother Rusty's been involved in rodeo, so
Right.
you know there's a tradition of rodeo in the Bandy family. But how do you even come up with a concept for a song like that? I mean, what's the thought process? Does a tune come to your head first? Do you say, "Man, I'm watching this rodeo clown perform at this rodeo, and that would be something great to write a song about"?
Well, actually, my other brother, Mike Bandy, went to the national finals 7 times.
Right, Mike Bandy.
And my brother Rusty and I own this bull. But Mike and I, Mike was having a great year in the sport of rodeo, and I told a songwriter friend of mine, I said, I need a rodeo song. So one night in the middle of the night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, Lefty Frizzell called me, the great Lefty Frizzell, and a guy named Whitey Schaefer, and they said, we wrote that song for you. And so they wrote Bandy the Rodeo Clown, and so I couldn't wait to record it. It was the family name and the whole deal, you know.
And it's just a timeless song because it's as irrelevant today as folks involved in the rodeo and the young kids involved in the rodeo as it was when it was written, you first performed it.
Well, it's been good for us. Those songs they're like my children. You know, you go out and people recognize them and you stay with you, and it's just amazing how those songs last.
Well, that's enough talk. How about some singing, Mo? We really appreciate that. I mean, you basically came to Las Vegas to watch your bullbuck, but I know there's a lot of Mo Bandy fans out here today, and I know you'd like to do a couple of songs.
Okay, we have another. We have a tractor pull, and we got another band over here. So we'll try to do it. See if we can hear this music. Okay, we're gonna try this. See if it works. Okay. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
What's that?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. But I can't hear yourself. The music. Yeah. What's that?
It's just 3 or 4 minutes. Let's just wait.
Okay. I want to hear the tracks, you know.
I'm sorry. I mean,
That's okay. Did you sit this? You did that.
Yeah.
I bet you have one speaker. Yeah. You did PR for them. Yeah, right. Check. Check.
Mo, the question is this your illustrious long
This is a rough room. I was going to rip the room.
roughest room
But
ever?
I think I'm going to have to. I've never competed with a truck before. That's pretty good. Well, let's see what happens here. We'll try to sing for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. He'll dust off his hat, clean out his old hat. He's going playing, he should be great. Cause tomorrow he's riding the peaceful sea. That tonight he'll forget all about it. He's headed for some cowgirls. He's a rodeo, cowgirls and bulldogs like. He loves what he does, and he does what he loves every night. He'll hit the dance hall, flash at the girls his best smile. He's burning both ends of the candle. He don't even care while he's out there all night. The bulls will be safe in New Street, well that ain't safe. The white lace and whiskey they'll have feeling half dead. And even though odds are against him, he'll come out a winner instead. He's a rodeo, cowgirls and bulls all his life. He loves what he does, and he does what he loves every night. He'll hit the dance hall, flashing the girls his best smile. He's burning both ends of the candle, rodeo Romeo style. He's burning both ends of the candle, rodeo Romeo style. Rodeo Romeo. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a pleasure it is to be out here tonight. We have a few little difficulties, but we're getting her going now. We're glad to have you with us. What an exciting deal this is. We're so glad to be here and part of the Academy of Country Music and the great bulls and the bull riding. And I want to thank the James family and my buddy H.D. Page and all the people doing this. We're going to do a few songs, and this was sung in 1979. If you were born yet, you might remember this song. But this was Song of the Year in 1979. It's a cheating situation, the stealing invitation to take what's not really ours and make it through the midnight hours. It's a cheating situation, just a cheap imitation, doing what we have to do when there's no love at home. There's no use pretending there'll be a happy ending where our love's concerned, sweetheart. We both know we'll take love where we find it, love and try to hide it. It's all we got, for we know they're not gonna let us go. And it's a cheating situation, a stealing invitation to take what's not really ours and make it through the midnight It's a cheating situation, just a cheap imitation, doing what we have to do when there's no love at home. It's a cheating situation when there's no love at home. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we got that going, we got the truck going, and then a plane flew over in the middle of that. So we're getting it. Here's a song I recorded. I guess of all the songs I've recorded, this song has more meaning than any song. And if you will, you sing along with me. One called Till I'm Too Old to Die Young. If life is like a candle bright, death must be the wind. You can close your window tight and it still comes flowing in. So I will climb the highest hill and watch the rising sun. And I pray that I don't feel the chill till I'm too old to die young. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Now I have had some dear sweet friends I thought would never die. Now the only thing that's left of them is the teardrops in my eyes. If I could have one wish today and know it would be done, well, I would say everyone could stay till they're too old to die young. Everybody help me sing here. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. One more time, here we go. Let me watch my children grow to see what they become. Oh Lord, don't let that cold wind blow till I'm too old to die young. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more song here. I recorded this song years ago, and it's been a big song for me in the sport of rodeo. And once again, I want to say what a thrill and a pleasure it is to be out here with you. And let's do one called Bandy the Rodeo Clown. See if my band's got it queued up here. Yeah, here we go. Who was once Can you start again? I can't hear. Okay, try it one more time. I'm just barely hearing the band here. Who was once above the sun? Now who keeps a pint hid out behind shoe number one? Who was riding high till a pretty girl rode him to the ground. Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. In the riding and the roping, I was closing in on number one. Now in dreams at night I ride on that silver side of life, never won. Since she left me the whiskey, takes me to the rodeo grounds, where the cowboys think I'm handy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. And I could ride 'em all. The bulls and the broncs knew I was boss. But to ride that woman took me on, broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. While the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown. The crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. And I could ride 'em all. The bulls and the broncs knew I was boss. But to ride that woman took me on, broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. While the tears on my makeup melts my painted smile into a frown. The crowd thinks I'm a dandy. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Mo Bandy. Again, the toughest room Mo Bandy has ever played.
Oh, thank you. That was a challenge.
That was a challenge.
But that was fun.
Could you honor us with one more song, Mo, if that's possible? That's a song to honor America.
Okay. The problem we've got the other band playing over here, but I'll try it.
Well, I'd like everybody to rise and remove cover.
Oh, yeah.
Mo
that's okay.
Bandy would like
we'll
to
do the anthem. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're waiting to get there. It's only 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
2:30.
All right, as we said, Mo, it's the toughest house now both you and I have ever played, because I was just informed this act will end on the party stage here in 10 minutes, and we'll be back with the opening ceremony for National Buck and Bull Day. So everybody could sit. They got plenty of exercise standing or removing their hats.
Yeah.
And
we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Great.
Live from the link at the Academy of Country Music's Party for a Cause in Las Vegas, Nevada, you're watching Bucking Bull TV's two-day coverage of the exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale and National Bucking Bull Day. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Exclusive Genetics and their Saturday Buy 'em Now, Own 'em Now, Buck 'em Now yearling sale taking place at 4:30 p.m. Check out the catalog on www.exclusivegenetics.com and buy yourself a bucking bull.
Fans, Jeff Bressler here on Bucking Bull TV. Welcome everybody here at the beautiful link in Las Vegas, Nevada during the Academy of Country Music Party for a Cause, as well as those of you watching on home on the internet. We've just had a great weekend so far, 2 days of Bucking Bulls, $250,000 being given away. But we're coming down to separate the men from the boys, the final events of this weekend's $1 Million Bucking Bull Championship finale, National Bucking Bull Day, and the Purina $1 Million Bucking Bull and Rider Tournament. We're going to have some opening ceremonies, but in just a little while, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have the opportunity to see some of the best bulls in the United States, both rider bulls, cowboy bulls, as well as two-year-old futurity bulls buck in this very arena. Now, how many of you were here before when Mo Bandy performed? Mo, it was tough, to say the least. It was a sensory experience, and I think right now, minus of us being buzzed by Chinese fighter jets, we should be okay.
I think we'll be all right. We had about 5 things going at one time a while ago, but we got it now.
Mo, I just asked you to come back here for 2 reasons. First of all, we'd like you to stay for the ceremony and have you get in all of our pictures. And secondly, would you honor us by helping us honor America with the national anthem? Would you do that for us?
I'll be glad to.
So if everybody could remove cover, ladies and gentlemen, the great Mo Bandy and our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Mo. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the great Mo Bandy. We're here in Las Vegas during the Academy of Country Music. This is the second year we're coming here to Buck Bulls, and this program has gotten a lot bigger, both the Academy of Country Music and what they're presenting during their Party for a Cause, as well as exclusive genetics involvement through their Buck and Bull games. Once again, I mentioned we're giving away $250,000. Really the cornerstone of what we're doing here in Las Vegas is actually honoring the Bucking Bull during National Bucking Bull Day. Today has been proclaimed across the nation as National Bucking Bull Day, and we're honored that it's being acknowledged right here in Las Vegas at the Academy of Country Music. To welcome you all, to talk a little about National Bucking Bull Day, and also to talk to you a little about where National Bucking Bull Day support is going, I want to introduce you to the CEO of Exclusive Genetics, Billy James.
Jeff, thank you very much. Most of y'all, or a lot of y'all, know me anyway and know my passion for the sport of bucking bulls and what I hope to accomplish long term. We set out on a journey about 7 years ago now to create what's now known as the Bucking Bull Games, where we allow people just like yourself in the stands. We now have people in 41 states and 5 countries that own bucking bulls, and our slogan says it all: no ranch, no truck, no trailer necessary. We do all the work, you have all the fun. And we really believe that in order to make the bucking bull industry bigger, that we have to bring more people and fans like yourself and engage you more in the sport of bucking bulls. And so what we do at Exclusive Genetics is we sell you a bucking bull, and only the people here in the stands that buy a bucking bull through this program can compete. Last year in December, we paid out $1.3 million here in Las Vegas during the National Finals Rodeo. Here this weekend, we're going to pay out $250,000 right here in this arena at the Academy of Country Music. And, you know, it's my passion to grow the bucking bull industry, and it looks like we're being successful. We're kind of, I like to say, we're kind of almost to the top of the hill, and hopefully we're going to go over the hill here before long. And one of the neatest things, one of the neatest ideals that actually my public relations person, Deborah, gave me was, you know, there needs to be a day. You know, if you want to make this industry big, there needs to be a National Bucking Bull Day. And I was fortunate enough to be a part of the creation of that and asked to host the first ever National Bucking Bull Day. And you are here witnessing the first ever National Bucking Bull Day. We have some of the big media from USA Today, and we were on Channel 13 this morning with Mo Bandy, and it's just the beginning of this industry exploding. And I want to thank all of y'all that have bought bulls, and we're going to give 13 more people the chance to buy a bull here at 4:30 today. But do we want to do the proclamation now, or we want? Yeah, let's do that, because one of the things, this is one of the proudest days of my life. The county commissioner here is got a little present for me that I'm going to cherish right here.
Billy, you want to meet a good Nevada cowboy? It's Mr. Tom Collins here. Tom is the chairman of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, as you know, and also Clark County Commissioner. Big fan of bull riding and the buck and bull industry. I know he's happy to be here for National Buck and Bull Day and present you with the proclamation.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm glad y'all are here, because I got to tell you, there's 2 million people in this valley that live here, and another couple 100,000 tourists just about every day, especially on the weekends. And it's always a pleasure to do something as exciting as this. Billy, we appreciate the effort you've done to recognize animals as athletes, and as fabulous as they are. We're glad that you've chosen Vegas to have your National Bucking Bull Day. On behalf of the Clark County Commission that represents this area, I've got a proclamation here recognizing those things that you bring to us, the opportunity, the investment, and the business opportunities. Folks, I hope they bid high on those bulls today, and I want to present this to you and tell you thank you. Let's see how we do that. Thank you, and then we'll smile.
Thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate it. If you could just stay here during the ceremony, if you have some time, that would be appreciated. You know, Billy, in addition to National Buck and Bull Day, I know Exclusive Genetics is very excited to support a cause that's near and dear to you. And we're going to show a video in just a second. But I know you've became very closely associated with autism, understanding the cause of autism and the different types of therapies to assist folks with autism to enhance their daily lives. So in just a moment, we're going to show a video. I'll explain that video, but why don't you just tell us what's led up to this?
Sure. Will you hang on this for me for a minute? I do. You know, today is about growing the buck and bull business, but what it's really near and dear to me, and I've got my Buck Autism shirt. I was going to take off my long sleeve shirt and show it to y'all. I've got it underneath. But we've got the National Autism Association here today. We're here to raise money for them. And here's why. I told the lady with National Autism, I don't know a lot about it yet. I've been researching it. They just announced it's gone from 1 in 88 kids to like 1 in 60 kids are affected with autism. And we have a young lady that's a buck and bull owner. And what I told the lady with the National Autism Association, I said, you know, I don't know a whole lot about it. I know it's a learning disability, and I know they have the people that have it have a hard time expressing themselves. But what I know is what I see, you know, and I've always wanted to tie Exclusive Genetics to some kind of charity, but I never wanted to do it just for Exclusive Genetics to benefit from it. And then along came J.C. Mead. JC Mead, who y'all are going to meet in a minute, and she's going to start our show, and she's going to be in between our show, and she's going to be at the end of our show. But all I know is the JC that's around Bucking Bulls. And the JC that's around Bucking Bulls is smiling, she's happy, she's excited, she hugs me. And all y'all that are the characters, for lack of a better word, of Exclusive Genetics, she's comfortable with y'all. And her parents and her family tell me she ain't that way at home, you know. And Bucking Bulls has changed her life. And because Bucking Bulls has changed her life, I believe that we can reach out and help National Autism and hopefully affect many other lives. We have a video we're going to show y'all, and then we're going to introduce you to JC, and we're going to get the show started in a minute. Let's get that video up on the screen and let everybody see. She says yes, let's go.
Was interested in the bulls when we first started taking her to PBR and Billings. She would go and see the bulls in the back and just got excited about seeing them, taking pictures. And so she was a freshman in high school. They were doing a career day, so to speak, and she chose that she wanted to be a bucking bull contractor. So she just had an interest from then on.
I went to class and the teacher said, do you want to have a career? I said, we searched for the career that we want, and I want to be a stock contractor. And then we went to PBR in Billings and we took pictures of the bulls outside. That's why I wanted to be a bull contractor.
It was kind of a surprise because we hadn't any background in, owning bucking bulls or anything. We thought, well, maybe that's just kind of a far dream, and then her dad made that possible by buying her first few bulls. Don't just really go pet your bucking bull like you would a dog, but she talks to them and she really likes to just see them and make sure they're right there. She can see them outside the house, and so they're her babies, they're her pets. Luke kind of started researching a little bit online at Exclusive Genetics and found that there was partnerships and ways to buy a bucking bull.
We sponsor some of the top cowboys around the world. So at that time, LJ Jenkins was wearing his vest said Exclusive Genetics, his helmet said Exclusive Genetics. So the Meads kind of put LJ and Exclusive Genetics together. And so they came to our sale and ended up buying a bull that LJ Jenkins owned part interest in.
Anytime you have anybody looking up to you, it's no greater feeling. But then to kind of, have a relationship with somebody, it's a totally different feeling. It's too hard to explain. She's a great girl. Her family, they're awesome. They got to come down to the ranch in Oklahoma, and I got to show them around a little bit. It was a great feeling for me. I don't even know how to express it.
JJ's Dream, JC Mead, Madison Doherty, and LJ Jenkins.
JC, she don't care nothing except about bucking bulls. I mean, she just comes in the room with a great big smile. She has a passion for it. To just have a good bull with her and be partners with her. And, it makes me feel good because you can just see.
JC's an incredible person, and the way I think about it is I played competitive softball for years. Even with these bulls, I'm very competitive. I want to win, and the bull doesn't have its out, or maybe doesn't get scored as high as I would like to, get kind of down, get frustrated. And JC is as happy if the bull wins first as she is if he wins 31st.
Well, it's been hard for JC to express just the expressive language with her, and since we've started traveling and going to these events, she's met people, and so we've seen them several times, over this last year, and so she'll just go right up to them, either congratulate them on their award or just talk to them.
What feels really good to me, it does feel good to see a PBR fan get to be connected to a PBR World Champion bull rider or a champion bull rider. But what makes me feel even better is to hear JC's mother talk about the difference that bucking bulls have made in her life. That she's a totally different person when she's around LJ Jenkins, when she's around other bucking bull owners, and when she's around me personally. I think we just open her world up where she can be what she wants to be, and she feels comfortable in the bucking bull world.
For Luke and I both, it's been special to have JC just blossom as we watch her involved with other people, and just the passion for the bulls. It's just been incredible for us to watch her. Just a real blessing for us. Also, we just have to praise God that He's allowed us that opportunity, because without Him, I think that it's just not possible that we could have gone as far as we had in kind of making JC's dream come true.
Unbelievable how the community come together, and everybody supports her good. So that's what I like. I like to see people support her and shake her hand and tell her, just tell her how nice she is and how people look up to her because she's so friendly and smiles all the time. That's just, I'm so proud of her. I'm really proud of her.
National Bucking Bull Day. It is also National Autism Awareness Month. I'd like to bring some folks into the arena. First, the president of the National Autism Association, Wendy Fournier.
Hi, Wendy.
Also with us today is the executive director of the Parent Information Center of Wyoming. Say hello to Terry Dawson.
Hi, Terry.
And now the stars of the show, the Mead family. Luke Mead, Valerie Mead, and our young stock contractor, J.C. Mead.
Big round of applause for J.C. Big hug, J.C. So I promised them that I wasn't going to ask them a lot of questions, but first of all, I want to ask J.C. just one question. How are you feeling about today?
Good.
Good. And Luke, I want to ask you, we saw you on the video, but just tell us what it means to you to be here with JC and us being able to recognize autism.
I'd just like to thank everybody. Thank you.
He's a little emotional. He's happy about his daughter. What we're gonna do today, I want to invite Jerry Rush out here right now. We're gonna raise a lot more money, but this is what happens when you support a good cause. Jerry Rush, we put on our second Champions Tour event, and he owns the Sycamore Springs Ranch. And for those of y'all that don't know, Jerry has cut me a well of a deal to bring our preliminary, which all of y'all are going to be at, trying to qualify back in September. So we've moved from Hamilton back to Locust Grove. And I did it for a lot of reasons. Obviously, he's got a nice facility, but when you meet this man, everything he does is first class. And I asked him there, I said, look, we're putting on a sale. You're doing so much for me. Can we sell a hunt? Because he's got a bunch of trophy animals there, hunting place. And he said, I'll do better than that. I'll give you a hunt. You sell it and you give it to who you want to. And I said, well, you're going to meet who we're giving it to, and you're going to be glad. Tom Selman bought the hunt for $3,000. If I could have the check, get autism people in here. And Jerry, if you'll just, y'all get in there with him, I'll get on the outside here. $3,000 here for the National Autism Association, thanks to Jerry Rush.
Now, Billy James, I have a very special announcement to make while we're lining up with some pictures here. You know, Billy, you're talking about Jerry Rush and the great man he is. He's a man of deeds and action, maybe not a man of words. But ladies and gentlemen, anytime Exclusive Genetics goes to the Sycamore Springs Ranch in Locust Grove, Oklahoma, Jerry Rush is going to donate a trophy deer hunt with all the proceeds going to the National Autism Association. So that's a perpetual gift from Jerry Rush to National Autism Association.
Well, I think Jerry has just enticed me to show up at Sycamore Springs a bunch. I didn't know anything about that, but I'm telling y'all, when y'all meet, those of y'all that win, a lot of y'all skipped Champions Tour too, and I told him, you're going to have a lot more of these people in September. This guy rolls out the red carpet. You're in for a treat come September. Jerry, thank you very much, bud, a whole bunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, just want to let everybody know, I mean, Jerry Rush and Billy James go in there support in a big way. We all like to support causes as much as we can in any way that we can. In the back behind the grandstand, we're selling autism bracelets for a donation, whatever you see fit. Also sell Bucking for Autism shirts. So you could buy t-shirts, you could buy bracelets. I really encourage everybody to buy a bracelet.
And I said it earlier, big thanks to Linda Martinelli with Pro Pharma, who donated all the shirts and bracelets, and everybody's just pitching in. Thank you very much.
Now, Billy, before we get started, there's just a couple of people I know you would like to thank because in honor of your support of the National Autism Association, when we were in Locust Grove, Jerry Rush's beautiful facility, we were bucking to the preliminaries to see who would get into National Bucking Bull Day. D&H Cattle Company entered a number of bulls there. They have 3 of the 5 bulls that are in the finals today. And I know H.D. Page was very taken in by the entire cause, and he did 2 very special things along with his customers.
Yeah, I want to personally thank, and I want y'all, after I get through telling you what happened, I've been after H.D. Page to get involved with the $1 Million Bucking Bull Futurity for several years. He finally did it there at Sycamore Springs Ranch. A bunch of y'all, including the Meads, bought interest into one of his bulls that's a $1 Million Futurity bull. But after we had National Bucking Bull Day, he had 3 bulls qualify here to compete in a minute, 3 of the greatest bulls in the world. They didn't have names. I said, HD, can we name one of the bulls Buck Autism and the other bull Lifting Live, since we're going to be there raising? He said, man, we'll name them that. We'll keep it that. We'll help bring awareness to those 2 associations. So, H, I don't know where you're at, but he's around here. I saw him earlier. There he is back there with his hat. Give him a big round of applause. I appreciate him a bunch. And we're going to tell y'all in a minute how we're going to raise some more money for both of these associations.
You know, Billy James, last night here, you started a program during the National Finals Rodeo called the $1 Million Bucking Bull and Rider Tournament. The bull's sponsored by Purina, and here at the Academy of Country Music, we're so honored that Purina is sponsoring our bulls again. You're going to hear in a minute about what happened last night here in this arena in 2 sections of bulls bucking, and you're going to hear what's going to happen in a couple of moments. This is probably, you call everything Bucking Bull Games, Bucking Bull Fantasy. you like to get the fan involved, you like to get the customer, the stock hunter involved, and you found out how to do that in a big way where bulls are making a lot of money, cowboys are making a lot of money, as well as people sitting in a grandstand can make a lot of money. So we're going to go into the Calcutta for the $1 million Buck and Bull and Rider tournament. Then we're going to be bucking some bulls. But listen to Billy explain this event, one of the most unique bull riding events in the entire industry.
You know, most of y'all that know me say he's always coming up with something new and it's hard to keep up with. And I think we're finally settling into, you know, a series of way we do things. One of the things I'm the most excited about is our young bulls are finally getting older, because I know all of y'all's real passion is to see a rider on your bull, even though winning the $500,000 is nice. So now we have 3, 4, and 5-year-old bulls, because our first $1 million futurity was 2011. We've started what we're calling the $1 million Buck and Bull and Rider tournaments. And it is truly bull and rider combined. There's no re-rides, no rebucks. It's one chance. And every second the guy rides, he gets an extra point. So he's encouraged to try to ride hard. And how we build the purse, we let you, the fan, decide who you're going to put on them. Last night we started out with 20 bulls and 10 riders. All the riders got on 2 bulls. All the bulls went once. We now have 6 bulls and 4 riders. Let's take a look at our bracket up here, if we can get our bracket up on the board, and we'll show you how it's all set up. And I'm going to introduce these guys. We have seed 1 going against seed 4 today, which is Trevin Ward against Zane Cook. Trevin and Zane, can y'all come on out? We need Trevin and Zane to come on out. And then number 2 seed was Codrick Murphy, and number 3 seed is Critter. Now today they're head-to-head. They don't have to beat everybody on the field. They just have to beat the guy they're going against. And it's simple. You ride under 3 seconds, you're getting a 0. They both ride under 3 seconds. The one that had the best bull gets to advance. But you ride more than 3 seconds or more, you get the bull score plus your ride time. So here's what could happen. A guy gets on an 80-point bull and rides him 8 seconds, he's 88. A guy gets on an 88-point bull and rides him 4 seconds, he's 92. We're going to reward that guy for trying hard on that 88-point bull. So it's a little bit different now. And then we have Codrick Murphy over here going against Critter Lamb. A great, great matchup going to happen here too. Now our 6 bulls that made the finals, let's bring up the 6 bulls. And here's how this works. There's the top 6 bulls. Now, their score last night means nothing. They're all starting with 0 today. They're all going to buck 1 time. And after they buck, we'll take their bull score plus their ride time. Today, if the rider rides less than 3 seconds, the bull also gets a 0. So you, the fan, you, the stock contractors, better be motivated to put the better rider and get the good matchups. The only catch for these first 4 is you can only use bulls 3 through 6. Shifty, Biohazard, Final Judgment, or Diamondback. So we're going to put these up for auction, and one person, everything that's raised in the Calcutta, 50% of that money will be put into a pot. Last night, Skippy Johnston won $6,750 in one of them. Joe Black won $7,000. If these 6 bull riders average $2,000 apiece, then it would be $12,000. Half that money goes to help pay for their purse. Half that money, which would be $6,000, is going to go to whoever creates the best matchup today. Of all 6 matchups, not just 4. So I'm going to introduce my auctioneer here. Bring him on out here, Randy. And we're going to, most of y'all were here tonight. We start the auction. The house is in for $500. And you start at $750. Whoever's high gets to pick the rider they want, and any of those 4 bulls right there on the board. As they're gone, we'll take them off. We have world champion auctioneer right here on the right, lady auctioneer taking bids, and her husband auctioning for us, and Carl Mitchell on the left Let's get this party started. We need $750.
I got 500. It's gonna be 7.5. Where? It's gonna be 7.5 and $1,000 now. It's gonna be 1,000. Where? It's gonna be 1,000. I got 7.5 and 1,000 now. 12.5. Lori, it's gonna be 12.5. 12.5 to go and 1,500 now. It's gonna be 1,500. 1,500 now. 17.5 and 2,000. And 2,000 go. It's gonna be 2,000 now. It's gonna be 2,000. I got 17.50 bidding now. 2,000. It's gonna be 2,000. 2,000 now. 22.50. It's gonna be 22.50 and 25 and 25. 25. 27.5. Lori, 27.5. I got it to the left. 27.5 and 3,000. Gonna be 3,000. Lori's in 3,000. 32.5 and 35 and 35 and 35. I got 32.5 and 35. I got 32.5 here to the left and 35. I got 35. Anybody else? 32.5 and 35.
I want to say one thing before we stop here. Now let's take a look at the payout today. If you own one of these bulls, I hope Kara's going to get it up there. I'm going to tell you what first place pays. The bull with the best combined score, ride time plus bull, is going to win $23,125. Second place is $10,000. I got a sneaky feeling that all you bull owners are wanting the only guy that's got a little color on his skin back there, Codrick Murphy, because he's hot and he's riding good. And if you want somebody to be the difference between winning $10,000 and $23,000, he's going to be gone after this first bid. I'm pretty sure of that. So you better keep bidding. And remember, you'll win $13,000 more, but you can also win $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 right now in this Calcutta.
Are you saying opportunity's knocking?
Opportunity is knocking.
Opportunity's knocking. I got 32.5. 35, 37.5 and 37.5 and 4,000, 4,000 now, 42.5, 42.5 and 45 and 45. Gonna be 45. I got 42.5 and 45. Gonna be 45. What do you say? 45, 42.5. I got him over here. You're out, Lori. 45. I got 42.5 and 45, 45 and 47.5 and 5,000 cost you more. And 5,000. Gonna be 5,000. One more time, Lori. 5,000. I got. Where do you say 5,000? 47.5 and 5,000. Give me 5,000. Anybody else? 5,000. If I don't see you, holler out. I got 47.5. 5,000. Sold it to you your way.
All right. He wants to talk to who? Oh, Codrick. He wants you, but he's going to let you pick. He put them for. Bruce and Donna Tess, $4,750. Now I got Codrick right here. Codrick's from Houston, Texas. He hangs out at my ranch a lot, and he'll get on. I bring him out sometimes. I'll say, hey, I'll give you $25 a bull if you just get on some bulls for me. He said, you got 500? Because we're going to be getting on for a while. He likes to get on bulls. The ranker, the meaner they are, the more he likes it. So we're looking at these bulls up there. Let's put them 4 bulls that's available. I know who he's going to pick, but let me ask you a question. Does the bull have the same color you have on your skin?
I think he does. I think he's the same color as me, just a little darker.
Just a hair darker, a little blacker.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shifty.
Oh, Shifty. And I think Dick Dow was bidding to get you to put him on him, and he put him on there. Have you ever been on Shifty before?
Yeah, actually, Shifty helped me get on the CBR televised events. I was at 8.5 in Jackson, Tennessee. And I made it back to the televised events, and I've been going ever since then.
So he's responsible for getting you on the CBR tour?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, well, maybe today he's going to be responsible for putting a little cash in your pocket, like $7,500.
Well, I ain't worrying about that. I'm just worrying about riding him and keep going. That's it.
Well, go get him, Codrick. Good luck. All right, big round for Codrick Murphy. Going to be getting on Shifty today. All right, let's sell another one.
We need what? 750. It'll give me 750. I got 500, 7.5 and 1,000 now. It'll give me 1,000 to go. It'll give me 1,000 now. It'll give me 1,000. 1,000 where? 1,000 now. 12.5 and 1,500 now. 15 and 15 now. 17.5 and 2,000 now. 2,000. It'll give me 2,000 now. 22.5. 22.5 and 5,000. It'll give me 5. 22.5. 27. 3,000. You're in at 3,000, Lori. 32.50. 35. It'll give me 35. And 35. It'll give me 35. 35. I got 35. 35. 37.5. 35's all. 37.5. It's opportunity. 35 now. 37.5. Give me 37.5. I got 35's all. 37.5. Second place pays out a lot of money. 35 and 37.5. Give me 37.5. Tell me you ought to twist his arm. 35. 37.50. Sold it to you. 3,500.
It's the Nunez's here, Tom and Vonnie Nunez. So you can count biohazards fixed to come off the board. They own the bull that won the first $1 million bucking bull and rider tournament, won $14,000 there. They're going after 24 today. Who are we going to get?
Critter Lamb.
Critter Lamb. Is there a reason why you're going with Critter?
Because he rode OMG last night, and he likes to ride him to the left, and he's riding hot, and I like his girlfriend's dress.
Well, Critter, you get to thank your girlfriend wherever she is. She's apparently got a good-looking dress on. Critter, a young and up-and-coming star on the CBR. I just got to meet. I've been hearing about him, but last night's the first time I got to see him. He got on OMG, and OMG had a really, really good day. Turned back to the left, into his hand. He rode him. Have you seen this Biohazard bull?
Yeah, I seen him last night. My buddy Chase Smith got on him, and that was the bull I was hoping to get on today.
So you was hoping for him. Did you know she was going to try to get you on him?
I did not.
You did not. So give her a big high five across the way and go get Biohazard for her. Good luck, Vonnie. Good luck, Critter. Let's sell another one.
Here we go again. We got 5 and a 7.5 and 1,000 now. It's gonna be 1,000. Good. It's gonna be 1,000 there. 1,000. It's gonna be 1,000. I got 7.5 and 1,000. It's gonna be 1,000. Where? It's gonna be $1,000. Where? It's gonna be 1,000. I got 7.5 and 1,000 and 12.5 and 12.5 and 1,500 and 1,500. What do you say? One more time. 1,500. Can't just bid once. 1,500. 12.5 and 15. It's gonna be 1,500 now. It's gonna be 1,500. I got 12.5. 1,500. Better buy than that. 12.5 bidding now. 1,500. What do you say? One more time. 1,500. Anybody else? 1,500. 15. Thank you. 17.5 and 2,000 and 2,000. Go. Give me 2,000. 2,000. I got 1,750 bidding now. 2,000. Sold it to you. 1,750.
Mr. Dick Dial buys. I know it's going to be Diamondback. Which one of y'all want Diamondback? Either one of you? Zane Cook. Zane, I don't remember. Do you look here? Here he is last night. Diamondback. I don't remember who got on him last night. Who was that?
My good traveling partner, Mike Collins, got on him last night. He took a shot right there at the end, so I'm going to spare the guts out of this bull for him.
You're going to pay him back a little bit for getting his good buddy. Well, go get him. We like to hear that. And I know Dick wants you to do that. He needs you to ride 8 seconds. He's after that $23,000 first prize. So we got one man left. This is a guy nobody believes in. When we brought him here, he was the unknown man. Won it last night. The number one man going in there came to me last night, told me, I think you got on this bull last night, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Sure did. I sure did.
Time to pay him back, huh?
Yes, sir. Side my arm's feeling way better.
Do you think you can ride him?
I know I can ride him.
All right, he says, I know I can ride him. He rode him. Do we have the film from last night? Let's watch it last night so y'all can see him on him. This was really started a good bull riding. You let a guy that rides good get on the same bull twice. He gets a little bit behind right here and blows it. And hopefully tonight he's going to get over there and get ahead of this bull. Final judgment. Little guy on a little bull. We got a well of a Calcutta going right here. Take a chance on this young man. He's riding good and riding hot. We need $750.
He's confident. Somebody give me what? 750. It'll give me 750 and $1,000 there. Lori's in at 750 and 1,000 now. 12.5. Lori 12.5 and 1,500. It'll give me 1,500 and 1,500 now. 1,750 and 1,750 and 2,000. It'll give me 2,000 now to go. It'll give me 2,000. 2,000. It'll give me 2,000. I got 1,750 bidding now. 2,000 now. 22.5 and 22.5. What do you say one more time? 22.5. I got 2,000 bidding. 22.50. Anybody else? 2,000 bidding. 22.50. He's already seen him once. 22.50. 22.50. He's got it down. 22.50 and 25. It'll give me 25. What do you say one more time over there to my left? 25. Getting 25. 27.5. 27.5. It's only money made to be spent. Come on, it's Vegas. 27.50. I got 25. 27.5. What do you say? Once, twice. Sold it to you to the left there. 2,500.
2,500. Who we got? Dennis Peavyhouse buys. Dennis Peavyhouse buys. He come up to me earlier. He said, "What'd you think about Miss Kitty's Peacemaker?" I said, "I thought he bucked like crazy yesterday." So everybody's going to be nervous when he bucks in December because I'm getting the $500,000. So, hey, great Calcutta going. We're just a few minutes away from showtime. We're going to start the show with J.C. Meade's bull, Soldier Pain, and then we're going to buck these 4 bulls. We'll be right back.
Your chance to get the thrill of a lifetime has come to Las Vegas. 12 genetically packed yearling bulls, all eligible for the $500,000 first place payout in the 2015 $1 Million Bucking Bull Championship, are being offered for sale. Not only can you buy a bull, you can also watch him buck right after the sale. Make your plans now to join us on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. here in the arena for for the Buy 'em Now, Own 'em Now, Buck 'em Now auction and make the transition from Bucking Bull fan to Bucking Bull owner. Coming soon to Bucking Bull TV, Bucking Bull Fantasy Games. Each week you'll be able to pick bucking bulls for your own team and have a chance to win big bucks if your team does the best. The grand opening of Bucking Bull Fantasy Games on Bucking Bull TV is this July, so start following your bulls on BBTV now. Bucking Bull TV archives all their programs, so if you miss one, don't worry, you can catch it later. Visit BBTV at buckingbulltv.com for your free access code. You can own a bucking bull. No truck, no trailer, no ranch necessary. We do all the work while you have all the fun. Own an exclusive genetic $1 million bucking bull and take the journey of a lifetime, competing for close to $2 million in payouts. Compete in events just open to $1 million bulls. Compete for payouts that continue to be the highest in bucking bull history. Compete at premier events like the Academy of Country Music and the National Finals Rodeo. Join exclusive genetics customers from 41 states and 5 countries for the thrill of a lifetime by owning a bucking bull. Learn more about exclusive genetics at exclusivegenetics.com.
Well, good evening, good afternoon, Bucking Bull fans. Jeff Bressler along with my broadcast partner, Jerry Hargis. Welcome to Bucking Bull TV's live coverage of Exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale, National Bucking Bull Day, and the Purina $1 Million Bucking Bull and Rider Tournament. Jerry Hargis giving away $250,000 here in Las Vegas between last night and today. We're down to the finals of all the different events. Let me just run them off real quickly to you. Give me your impressions. We're going to have the Champions Tour finale final, $25,000 to the winner. Currently 2 bulls tied for the lead. Who's Seasick with 86, as well as Wheel of Fortune.
Well, you know, you got to think that one of these top 5 bulls is going to come back and score above 86 and beat these 2 bulls, and pretty much any 5 of these can score really high. But, you know, you got to go with a favorite like Candy Cartel. That bull was really, really good last time we seen him. They laid him off the last event, get ready for this here, and so I see for bull to perform really well.
Now, another event we're running this afternoon, the National Bucking Bull Day Championship preliminary round was held at the Sycamore Springs Ranch in Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Over 50 bulls competing there. We're down to the final 5 that came to Las Vegas, $25,000 on the line for the winner.
Yeah, I tell you what, and there's just a couple of points between all 5 of these, so really any of these 5 could win today. But there's a bull 56Z that Paige just showed up. That bull really showed good, you know, and also the 2103, the Buck Autism bull. They're both really, really outstanding bulls, but all 5 have a chance to win today.
Now, yesterday here in Las Vegas, we started off with 20 of the country's best 3, 4, and 5-year-old bucking bulls, 10 of the best young cowboys in the country. 2 sections were held yesterday. It's been whittled down to the top 6 bulls and the top 4 riders riding bracket style this afternoon. Winning bull wins right around $25,000, winning cowboys $7,500.
Yeah, I tell you what, I look for any bull that Codric Murphy gets on today to probably move into the next section and be a winner. And probably Codric, you know, he's a favorite right now, the 4 to win, and Flab Slab, of course, is. You know, it was really, really good last night. A super exciting ride. You know, the bull and rider combined for 96.5 points. And so if he's riding like he was last night, when I'm sure he will, that I'm sure he's going to do good on any bull he gets on.
So we're going to buck some cowboy bulls in just a couple of seconds. Some great bull riding coming your way. For those that are just starting to watch us on Bucking Bull TV, a little while ago in the afternoon here, we had an opening ceremony in addition to it being National Bucking Bull Day. It's Autism Awareness Month, and we pay tribute to one of our young stock contractors, J.C. Mead and the Mead family. J.C., a young lady with autism that's really benefited from being involved in the bucking bull industry. Does not have a bull in any of the money events today, but thought it would be great if you had the opportunity to watch a couple of her bulls buck. So we're going to get started with the first bull that's bucking, bull named Soldier Pain. the bull stock contractor, J.C. Mead, and then we're going to buck some cowboy bulls.
All right, man, I'm back here at JC's excited. We got our bull Soldier Payne. We're fixing to buck. Hey, I want to tell y'all a little story about Soldier Payne. This bull wasn't doing very good at the beginning of the year, and I kind of suggested that maybe we give up on him, and JC told her dad, no way. And he's just been getting better and better, and she's been saying, I told y'all he was going to be good. She's trying her hand her first time at flanking today. Dennis is going to kind of help her. She is nervous as can be and excited both, I can tell. So you want to stick it through there for her, Dennis, then let her pull it, and you can just tie it off. Let him kind of set it for you, JC.
I tell you what, Jeff, this is really exciting. Get see JC flank her first bull right here. You know, she's one of these owners that gets so excited when her bulls buck, no matter if they do good or bad. Of course, it's always better when they buck hard. But you know, this is an exciting moment right here for any stock contractor. The first time you flank a bull, but especially JC Mead right here.
She's tying it through herself. Dennis is showing her, but she's tying it through there, tagging it tight. You look at that gate man. Tell him you're ready, JC. She's
JC giving the nod. Soldier Payne.
Great job, JC Mead. That bull really bucked. Everybody give her a great round of applause right there, JC Mead.
High five. We started the show with her. We're going to end the show with her. We're bringing her great bull monkey ears back here in a little while, so y'all are in for a treat. Go sit and relax, and we'll bring you back in a minute, JC.
So, Jerry Hargis, we were talking a little earlier about the Purina $1 Million Buck and Bull and Rider Tournament. Started with 10 bulls, 10 riders, down to 6 bulls, 4 riders. The bulls are Flab Slab, he's top seed, followed by Dangerous Doug, Shifty, Biohazard, Final Judgment, and Diamondback. So what we're doing, Jerry,
yeah.
All right, I think there's a little change in
Hey.
the program here.
Hey, what we're going to do, Jeff, we got a little bit mix up back here. I didn't communicate well enough. They've got the 5 EG bull, futurity bulls loaded. So we're going to buck those 5 EG bulls, then we'll buck our 4 rider bulls, then we'll come back with our final 2. So we have Comeback Kid in the chute, and that's where we're going to start.
All right, Comeback Kid starting. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are 5 bulls, the last 5 bulls to buck for the $25,000 in the Exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale. These were the 5 highest scoring bulls from Champions Tour 1 and Champions Tour 2. Champions Tour 1 taking place back in February at the Janes Gang Ranch in Orchard, Texas. Champions Tour 2 took place at the Sycamore Springs Ranch in Locust Grove, Oklahoma last month. Comeback Kid, owned by Chris Woodruff, out of Texas. Fever's Rising Jumpstart finished 4th in Champions Tour number 1, 86.60. Once again, Jerry Hargis going into these last 5 bulls. 2 bulls tied for the lead with 86 points each. Who's Seasick and Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. If they want a chance at that $25,000 first place check, they're going to have to be above 86. $75,000 total in the pot right here. So these 5 bulls have a chance to compete for a lot of money right here.
Is Chris Woodruff with us today? No. Chris Woodruff, that owns this bull, is a guy that puts on this entire facility, sets it up, Group W Productions. He's the one that's responsible for us being here, him and his crew. So I was happy to see him finally. He hadn't had very many good bulls. He's got a good one now, and Comeback Kid, hopefully Comeback Kid will do it for him.
Once again, 86 to get you, better than an 86 to get you to the top of the leaderboard. Comeback Kid once again the first bull out. Bucking 5 right now, and that'll determine the winner of the Champions Tour finale and a check for $25,000.
Comeback Kid's one of these bulls that can be really, really good, Jeff. He doesn't really do it today. He's not going to get one of those top 5 spots, even though he's a top 5 contender coming in. He sure enough didn't have his day, just went straight, didn't turn back. Had a lot of kick, but unless he's spinning this event, it's not going to work.
So these bulls being judged by 4 judges on buck, kick, spin, intensity, and degree of difficulty. Comeback Kid, one of the final 5 bulls for the Champions Tour finale payout.
You know, Jeff, I just realized I saved somebody a lot of money because we can't buck these other 4 bulls because we have to have our Calcutta on them. And somebody would have bought that bull that didn't have a very good day. We're gonna let our other 4 out here, and we're gonna bring our 4 rider bulls in because we got to have our Calcutta to raise money for National Autism and Lifting Lives. So y'all bear with us. This won't take long. These guys are fast back here in the back. All they got to do is turn 3 bulls out and load 4, and our cowboys got their chaps on. They're ready to ride.
So, Jerry Hargis, let's change speeds once again because now we're going to go back to the $1 Million Bull and Rider Tournament. I was discussing before when we had thought we were going with the regular runner program. 6 bulls out of the 20 have made it to today's finals. 4 out of 10 riders. The bulls of Flab Slab, he had the high score. Rider bull combined score yesterday of 97 points. The bull was scored yesterday, and if a rider stayed on the bull for more than 3 seconds, the rider's time was added to the bull's score. So Flab Slab, Dangerous Doug, you're not going to see those 2 bulls in this section. Those 2 bulls are the championship bulls that are going to be going against 2 of the 4 bulls that you're going to see competing in just a couple of minutes. There's Shifty, Biohazard, Final Judgment, and Diamondback. Jerry, let's take a quick look at some of these matchups. Shifty is a bull that scored 91.34 points yesterday in the Calcutta. Codrick Murphy was given the opportunity to choose whichever bull he wanted to ride. The great bull rider Codrick Murphy out of Houston, he chose the bull Shifty. Why would a rider choose Shifty?
Well, I tell you what, Jeff, you know, the bull's kind of a little bit, it looks like he might be hard to ride because his backbone sticks up a little bit, and it's kind of hard for the riders to get a good seat. But when that bull bucks out there, he's pretty much has a set pattern every time, does basically the same thing. And when he gets into a spin, he's just real nice, and those guys know they can ride him just about every day.
Another matchup we're going to see is a bull Biohazard, just a really nice cowboy bull. The bull was the top EG bull in the $1 Million Buck and Bull and Rider tournament that took place during the National Finals Rodeo. Critter Lamb out of Timberlake, South Dakota, drew that bull. Critter Lamb showing his stuff in the CBR, becoming one of their top riders.
Yeah, I tell you what, Biohazard's a bull that jumps out there. Kind of the same thing. I mean, when he comes out of the chute, you're pretty much going to know what he's going to do. He's got a pretty set pattern. He gets in there, he's a little showy, but he's also got a pretty good seat for a bull rider, so once they get locked down on him, but he does get stronger as he goes, so you have to keep hustling as a rider.
There's a young rider that came here as a substitute rider. His name is Trevin Ward out of Poco, Oklahoma, state that you're currently living in, and this kid's just come out of nowhere to show everybody that he's a great bull rider, riding exclusively in PBR Touring Pro events. He drew the one-horned bull Final Judgment.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, it's really exciting for me to watch these young guys that are up and coming, but hey, he came to ride, and he's done so far, making the finals today.
Last matchup you're going to see in just a couple of minutes is a bull named Diamondback. Zane Cook will be the cowboy at that bull. On that bull, Jerry Hargis, in bull riding, if a bull rider during the course of the year has a riding percentage of about 30%, that's like being a major league slugger. Zane Cook, he's just currently locked in riding at around 50%.
Yeah, that's fantastic for any year. You know, it's really hard to get by. These bulls are so tough, and it's a lot like baseball. You know, if you can hit one of it every 3 balls, you're doing pretty good.
Now, you know, talk about baseball and professional sports. You know, it's the old story that in basketball and football, a lot of guys, if they sprain their pinky, they're out for a month. Trevin Ward, that you're going to see compete today, he still has really a dislocated shoulder in his right. He's a right-handed rider in his riding arm there, and he's still going at it.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, when you look at these guys, a lot of them are pretty small in stature, you know, and but don't let that fool you. These guys are as tough as any athletes going up and down the road, and unlike most professional sports, they have to ride and compete to win. If they don't show up, they don't get paid, so they're tough, and they come to show up to get a paycheck, hurt or not.
You know, it's just an interesting sidelight in what you're saying. Most people have watched PBR on television, as CBR, and you see the top guys and how much money they make. But the vast majority of cowboys in the Buck and Bull industry today really are not making huge amount of money, do it for the love of the sport, and travel the way cowboys have traveled through the millennium. They just, you get 5 or 6 guys that pile into a truck and pile into a hotel room and try to do their best.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a lifestyle on its own, being a cowboy and a rodeo cowboy even different. You know, these guys, they like you say, they do it for the love of it. You know, there's a camaraderie amongst these guys. They all pull together. They all pile in the truck and go up and down the road. And it's a tough life. I tell you what, it's a lot of fun for these guys. And like I say, hurt or not, they're going to get in the truck and go.
So getting ready for action here is first bull going into the chute from a left-hand delivery. Once again, 4 cowboys competing here on 4 bulls. The top 2 cowboys, top 2 cowboys will go on to the final, go head-to-head for $7,500 in just a little while when they will draw either Flab Slab or Dangerous Doug.
Looks like Diamondback's going to be our first bull to go out right here with Zane Cook.
I wish we could have a camera back here. Y'all talking about a maze and watching these guys move these bulls around and get them all switched around. They're going 100 miles an hour. Never got the bulls too upset and got it all done. And great crew back here in the back, including past world champion bullfighter Joe Bumgardner helping us. So Diamondback is in the chute, and we got final judgment here, so we have head-to-head matchups going.
So it's Diamondback owned out first, owned by Dick and Catherine Dial out of Aztec, New Mexico. This bull was a grade 2-year-old, finished 7th in the 2011 $1 million Buck and Bull Championship, collecting $22,000 there, and just hasn't looked back as he gains age and is becoming a seasoned rider bull, a great team bull in the CBR, and just a good bull everywhere he competes. So Diamondback going against young Zane Cook.
Hey, you want to talk about pedigrees, and these bulls are bred to buck. It's natural they do it. This bull's out of Avalanche, was a PBR superstar for many years. He's hard to ride. You know, all the top guys got bucked off him. Then on the bottom side, he's out of a cow Billy James owns called Legitimately Juicy. And this is one of the better cows going down the road. She also sired the bull Stunt Like My Daddy, who was 3rd place at the PBR Final Classic system in the ABBI last year. You know, really good bred, top and bottom. This bull's really good.
And, you know, we were talking last night, maybe we want to discuss that again. We were talking about breeding. As 2-year-olds in their futurity year, breeding plays a huge role in anticipating how a bull will perform as a yearling and 2-year-old. But for the most part, all of that thrown out of the window once they start getting cowboys on their back, where pattern and heart and a number of other factors play into it, not as much perhaps as their initial breeding.
You know, y'all talked about, I heard y'all talking about this bull being a great CBR bull, team bull. Dick Dial and Luke Mead on a CBR bull team together that's qualified for the finals at Cheyenne at the CBR finals. The winning team is going to win $100,000 this year. And this is one of Dick's feature bulls on his team. This bull and Shifty's been winning him money all year long at them bull team events.
I tell you what you got to watch about this bull. He's really smart. When the cowboy bucks off, he knows to stop and turn around. And he's going to smoke a cowboy if he gives a chance.
So loading up in the chute, getting ready for Zane Cook and Diamondback. First matchup of the afternoon.
We never laugh when they smoke them until after they get up and run off, and they're laughing too. Dick Dial's already laughing.
These guys are tough, though. You know, they've got that protective vest on, and Bulls got hit them pretty hard to really hurt them, but they've got the helmet on to protect them both there, too. And these guys are tough. They can take a licking and come back for more.
Getting ready to pop the gate here as soon as Zane Cook gives a nod.
Saw this last night. This bull was acting up a little rowdy in the chute right here. You know, usually these bulls are kind of seasoned by the time they get this age. Right there around the route, he's got a pretty good seat. Looks like he's going to stay there. And true to form, Diamondback runs him over a little bit. Gives him a little parting gift. It's bad enough to buck him off. But he rode him several seconds, and that's going to help out the bull owner and the rider himself.
I wish we had a camera on Dick Dial right now. That's about as hard as he laughs all year when his bull bucks right after he runs somebody over. Once he sees him, get up and get out of the arena. But right over here, this one.
So Zane Cook taking a little bit of licking there, being assisted by the bullfighters, but big round of applause for Zane Cook and also for Diamondback's great performance. National Buck and Bull Day, also all about the Buck and Bulls.
If you'll watch the replay here, you know, Diamondback's a bull. He doesn't have a ton of kicks, so he wants to run these guys back on the end of the arm. And Zane is hustling. He's trying to get around, but as this bull ride goes on, that's exactly what happens. He gets a little further and further off his rope and gets stretched out there. And as soon as you do that, you know, it's just a matter of time that you're going down. And sure enough, he gets over there, lands right in front of him, and Diamondback runs him over just a tad going out the gate.
You know, I'm anxious to see this score because I just told Trevin, it's all in your hands now because he rode far enough and that bull's good enough. Trevin's going to have to ride 7 or 8 seconds right here to beat him because that bull usually gets a hair better score. What kind of score do we get with the bull score and the ride time?
Waiting on that score. Once again, this is bracket style. There's the score, 84 3/4 for the bull. Add that rider score of 5.56 seconds. That equals, Jerry Hargis, you got the better view,
90.31.
90.31. So Trevin Ward from Poco, Oklahoma, has to beat that score to be able to advance to the final round. So he's on a bull, Jerry Hargis, a one-horn bull named Final Judgment.
Final Judgment's the only one of these four we're going to see today that's a 3-year-old. There's another 3-year-old, Dangerous Doug, coming back later. But, you know, he's competing against older, bigger bulls, you know, like Diamondback. You know, he's been around a long time, so this bull's going to have to really hustle and really try hard to beat these older, seasoned bulls.
And once again, Trevin Ward, who goes on the PBR Touring Pro Circuit's got a...
Yeah, hung up just a little bit there. The bull providers did a great job moving in and getting him out of there. Trevin's going to ride this bull a little longer than he did yesterday, but he knew what that bull was going to do, and sure enough, that bull had the exact same trip as last night. And Trevin's hustling. He gets over there, but he's trying so hard he gets himself bowed out over the front, and that bull jerks him down. And a lot of times when that happens, you get bucked off away from him, and he hangs up as he did there. But the bullfighters moved in, got him out of there pretty quick. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad.
Yeah, you want to talk about gritting a cowboy. I want to let everybody know Trevin made it to the finals here. He's a right-handed cowboy, as we mentioned. He separated that right shoulder. It finally caught up to him today. But you want to give a round of applause to a cowboy that you're going to see make it to the top in the PBR in just a few years. He's got grit and determination. That was Trevin Ward.
You know, I asked the judge as he was going by, did he make 3 seconds, and he said yes. So we are going to have a score for both the bull and the cowboy. It's going to be interesting. Personally, I think that bull was a hair better than Diamondback because he had a little bit more kick, but he rode him less time. So, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. They were about the same, bull scoring 3.75. So, looks like Zane Cook's moving on in our bracket into our finals right there. So, let's see who our next winner is going to be.
88.5 overall score there, 88.5.
What's our next matchup, Bill? Condrick Murphy now coming up on the Dick and Catherine Dial-On Bull Shifty. Shifty came into today's competition. He scored 91.34 points yesterday. Condrick Murphy, young bull rider out of Houston, Texas. He'll go anywhere there's bull riding. He goes to PBR Touring Pro, CBR, runs all the PRCA rodeos during the summer. So a rider here with a lot of grit. Rode ZY He's Twisted yesterday. ZY He's Twisted won the 2013 $1 million Buck and Bull Championship during the National Finals Rodeo this past December in Las Vegas. So Condrick Murphy on Shifty.
Condrick rides with Jerry, Condrick rides with a lot of emotion too. If you the crowd let him hear you when he comes out, I promise you there won't be no give up in this guy. And when he gets through, he'll do a little some kind of little juking and jiving and dancing out there in the arena. Condrick likes to entertain.
Shifty's leaning on him just a little bit. He's trying to get that bull set just right because he knows what that bull's going to do. He's going to follow that gate around, and he wants to have him set just right. And this bull, unlike Dick Dial's other bull, you know, he's pretty gentle. When the ride's over, the bull just does his business, go out the gate. But we look for Condrick to hustle up on him, make a good ride.
So Condrick Murphy going head-to-head against Criddle Lamb, who you'll see in just a couple of moments. Condrick Murphy had the opportunity to choose his own bull today, was given a rider's choice, and he chose this bull, Shifty. He's seen the bull compete in CBR, and he knows what he's got to handle here to make it to the final. Condrick Murphy on Shifty. Locked in.
Hustling, making a bull ride. He's going to throw the spurs to him. He's going to make 8 seconds. He's waving to his guys on the back of the chute. Great ride from Kodrick Murphy. As we talk about Shifty as a gentle bull, he wouldn't hook you if he had to. Kodrick standing there right in front of him. Say a round of applause to Kodrick Murphy.
Man, Jerry Hargis, you know, every now and then you see a cowboy that's really got it locked in, and over the last 2 days, I mean, Kodrick Murphy, he is just in the zone. The man is locked in.
Tell you what, watch this replay here. He had a perfect seat the whole time. He knew it, so he went to spurring, and you know what's interesting, Jeff, in this format here, you don't have to spur. It's not going to get you extra points. That's the kind of guy Kodrick is. He just has to show. He's a little bit showman sport, you know, and he's going to throw the spurs to him, wave it. He's still on the back of the bull, and he's waving to his buddies on the back of the chutes. He's in total control of this bull right here.
Yeah, if y'all ever wondered when the judges score a rider way over a bull 2 or 3 points, it's when they do stuff like that, spur and wave at everybody and say, man, I could eat a banana up here right now if I needed to. Look at him looking back at his buddies and spurring. Great ride. Kodrick has put the pressure on Critter. Look at this, 84.75 with 8 seconds, 92.75, Critter.
That shows you right there how important it is to pick the right rider. All 3 of these bulls have all scored the exact same thing. The only difference is how long the rider rides them.
Yeah, that's a great observation, Jerry. Absolutely true. The bulls have been evenly matched. It's been a rider's game here. Final bull to determine. This was a matchup between Kodrick Murphy and Critter Lamb. Critter Lamb out of Timberlake, South Dakota. Did well in the CBR Louisiana shootout just a little while ago, one of the up-and-coming stars in the CBR. Real good rider here in Critter Lamb. Rode the bull OMG yesterday. OMG won the 2011 first ever $1 million Buck and Bull Championship. Biohazard, owned by the Nunezes out of Prather, Colorado. Biohazard, another real nice bull. Jerry Hargis, as mentioned earlier, won the $1 million Buck and Bull and Rider tournament this past December during the National Finals Rodeo and collected a check, I think, for $30,000.
You know, 92 3/4 is a high score, but Biohazard was scoring in the mid-90s when we was out here in December during the NFR. So this bull has the chance, but, you know, Critter's going to have to make a ride and ride him for 6 to 8 seconds to get up there and pass Shifty and Kodrick Murphy.
So Zane Cook has already earned his ticket into the final 2. He'll go against either Flab Slab or Dangerous Doug, and now Critter Lamb, pressure on him with Biohazard, has to beat that score of 92.75 to advance. $7,500 going to the winning Cowboy. Cowboys will be back later. We're going to be bucking futurity bulls after this.
Right around the left, he's got a seat. He's going to have to hustle. He's trying to get over there. Throws him out the back door out there. This will be interesting to see if he rode him long enough to pass up Kodrick.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the combined bull scores. Jerry Hargis was mentioned, all the bulls evenly matched. The difference has been in the rider's time. The time in seconds added to the bull score, but you have to ride more than 3 seconds.
So you can watch this replay here. You know, that bull's pretty much doing the same thing every jump, but he's really strong. He's getting up in the front end, and he's really trying to get him back off of his end of his arm, and every jump he goes, he's getting a little bit further and a little bit further. He's hustling, but he just doesn't quite have enough to stay in there, and it pops a rope out of his hand. Waiting for the judges' scores to come in. You watch the replay one more time. You know, you got to give it up. These bull riders are really, really trying hard.
I think it's going to be really, really close. You know, if I was guessing that bull's going to get in that 86, 87, range, and he probably rode him 5-6 seconds, it's going to be right around that 92. I mean, it could be hundreds of seconds that separate them. And that's the beauty of this bull and rider tournament. You can actually win without making the whistle.
Yeah, a lot of Cowboys love this format. A lot of perplexed that they covered a bull yet didn't advance because of the combined bull rider and timing. 92.56 versus 92.75.
75. So he's going to be just short.
Man, Kodrick just makes it in by a hair.
Kodrick by 2/100ths of a second advances on, and Critter gets to sit down. But Critter's going to have a good score. He's going to get a good check out here. And what we're going to do now, before we buck our best 9 bulls in the world, young bulls, is we're going to have one more Calcutta, and this Calcutta is all for a good cause, and I want to tell you how it's going to work. First thing, I'd like Bob Wisnat to start making his way around the corner. We're going to bring the owners of our great bulls out here. So Bob, be coming around here, and Julie, Bob and Julie Wisnat. What we're going to do here is we're going to sell 9 bulls, and listen up. We're going to start every bull at $100. There's no house in this or anything like that. If you get the bid, you multiply it times 4. 1/4 is going to the National Autism Association. 1/4 is going to Lifting Lives. 1/4 is going to the guy that buys the bull with the worst score. 1/4 is going to the guy that buys the bull with the best score. So, for example, we're going to sell a total of 10 bulls. If they each brought $100, there would be 1,000 in each. The National Autism would get 1,000. Lifting Lives would get 1,000. The person with the winning bull would get 1,000, and the person with the worst bull would get 1,000. It's for a great cause. It's going to be a lot of fun. Where's Bob and Julie Wisnat? Come on out here. And Jeff, tell us a little bit about the first bull that we're going to auction off here.
Yeah, we're going to auction off now. We actually bucked one of the bulls. Come back here. We're going to auction off 4 bulls that are the 4 final bulls to compete in the EG's Champions Tour finale. These were the highest scoring bulls from the first 2 Champions Tours. We're looking at a bull right now to bid on named Jungle Wizard. Scored an 86.8 points to put him as the 4th highest marked bull in EG Champions Tour competition, owned by Bob and Julie Wisnat out of Columbus, Texas.
My good friend Bob Wisnat lives down the road from me, best buds with my dad. You got a bull, Jungle Wizard. Do you think he can win this deal? Right now, 86 is winning it.
If he bucks, he'll win.
If he bucks, he'll win. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
How's your luck been going in Vegas so far?
0 for 6.
0 for 6. Well, it's time to be what?
0 for 5.
0 for 5. And what? And on bulls or on gambling?
On bulls.
On bulls. So
don't talk about gambling.
Oh, we don't talk about gambling. It's time to change his luck right here. We're going to put Jungle Wizard up a bid. We're starting at $100, and you multiply it times 4. Let's sell him.
I got 100 where to give me 100 100 where to give me 100 there, give me 100 to go to give me $100, 100 to go to give me 100. Good causes here now. 100 where to give me 100 now, $100 where to give me 100. You say 100 bidding now, 150 and 150. I got 100 bidding now, 150, 150 to give me 150.
Yep.
150 where you say yep, 150 now, 200 to give me 200. 150 bidding 2 to give me 200. 150 bidding 200 to give me 200 now to go $200 bill to give me 200. 150 bidding now to anybody else. 150 bidding now to sold it your way.
Bob Wisnat buys for 150 times 4, costing 600. Nothing's being taken out of this pot. Like I said, $150 just got raised for National Autism. $150 just got raised for Lifting Lives. And we now have $150 in the winner's pot and $150 in the last place pot. What's our next bull, Jeff?
Really nice 2-year-old to bid on next. His name is Lavalanche. He's owned by the Reed family out from the Austin, Texas area. Lavalanche scored 88 points to get himself into the top 5. Lavalanche, a full brother to the great bull, stunting like my daddy.
That's the same thing Bob said. Bob said, my wife's in the bathroom. Rhonda come out here and said, my husband's in the bathroom. He did that on purpose over there. Hey, last year I want to talk to you, Rhonda. Rhonda owns the great bull, Stunting Like My Daddy. Lavalanche happens to be a full brother to Stunting Like My Daddy, Avalanche and Legitimately Juicy. And he scored 88 early. But what I would like you to tell all these people is owning an EG bull. Your EG bull went on last year to the PBR finals, bucked there with L.J. Jenkins and one other guy. Who was it? We're both blank. Anyway, he bucked both his Cowboys off. And tell us what that feeling was like having a bull bucking at the PBR.
Being an EG customer, your dream is to take this baby calf for him to grow up and go to the PBR. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that had happened, and it did. It's amazing. I may never do it again, but I can say I did it, and it's wonderful. So hopefully all of y'all can do the same thing.
She had a blast last year, and I think her next bull, the full brother Stunting Like My Daddy's got a chance to grow up and do that also. Scored 88 at the first one. Let's sell this bull. We need $100.
Give me $100. Give me 100 there, one. Give me 100 there, one. Want to get $100 bill? 100's all. Give me 100. 100 to go. Give me one. Give me 100 there. You say yep. You say one. Give me 100. I got 100 bid. I got ahead of you, Lori. 150. Lori, I'm ahead of you. 150 to give me 150. I got 100 bidding now. 1.5 to give me 150. 150 now. 200 to give me 200. And 200 to go to give me two. 200 where? To give me 200. I got 150 bidding two. Anybody else? 150 bidding now. Two. Sold it your way for $150.
He said, Larry's pointing at Rhonda. He said, Larry and Rhonda Reed buys their own bull. 150 times 4, that's $600 going to good cause right there. And give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much. She's also on our awards committee with Michelle and Trace and a lot of the girls and does a wonderful job in helping us with scores. Who's our next one, Jeff?
Just saw a couple of nice bulls owned by Dick and Catherine Dial in the rider tournament. You saw Diamondback and Shifty. Dick Dial's also got a real nice 2-year-old, 89.4 points, got him into the top 5. Son of the great Carrillo Cartel, Candy Cartel, owned by Dick and Catherine Dial.
Dick and Catherine Dial, the man of not very many words, but lots of smiles when his bull Diamondback gets him a cowboy for breakfast. Dick, you're winning the rider tournament right now. Shifty's already put a little bit of money in your pocket, and just last week somebody called me up that owns a bull team, wanted to buy Shifty, and Dick never would give me an answer, and now maybe Shifty's going to put $23,000 in your pocket. What do you think about old Shifty?
Not for sale.
Not for sale, he said. Oh, that a boy. He's going to Cheyenne, and Mr. Meade's going, all right, that's our team bull right there. Candy Cartel right here. One of the special bulls we have also out of that suite is Candy Cow, but this time Carrillo Cartel, 89.2 points right there. A great, great bull. Let's sell him.
I need $100. Here, give me one to get 100 there, 150 to get 150 now, 150. I got 100 bidding now, 150 to get 150. I got 100 bidding now, 50 to get 150 to go to give me 150. I got 100 bidding now, 150 to get 150. What do you say? 150 is better buy than that. I got 100 bidding now, 150 to get 150. What do you say? 100 bidding now, 150. 150 and 200 new fire. And 200 bidding now, 2.5 to get 2.5. Don't forget it's for a good cause. I got 200 bidding now, 250 to get 250. And 250 to go to give me 250. I got 200 bidding now, 250. What do you say? What's he say, Lori? One more time. Sold it to you, $200.
Who we got? Who? Claire? Claire from National Autism Association giving back. She already gives all of her time, and now she's giving some of her money right there. 200 times 4, $800, and she's got a good bull. You may win it all back, Claire, here in a minute with Candy Cartel. Thank you, Dick and Catherine.
Last one of the top 5 bulls that are going to be competing in the EG Champions Tour finale is a bull named Moss the Boss, owned and trained by Joe Black out of the Desert Orchard Ranch in Scottsdale, Arizona. Billy Janes, this bull was the high mark bull through all the bulls that went through the first 2 Champions Tour events with a 90-point score.
Well, you know, and she's got another bull that is in the champions class also, bucking in National Bucking Bull Day, the only EG bull to make the top 5. And I think that bull may be better than this bull, but this bull scored higher right there in the underdog class, scoring 90 points. Joe Black, Scottsdale, Arizona, former jockey from England, moved over here, in love with bucking bulls, in love with the EG program, really building up. She's got a deal called the Lagana Group. If you're a lady and you want to own a bucking bull, Lagana stands for ladies only, gentlemen not allowed. So they own the bull you're going to see in a minute. I'm not Alexis. Tell us how things are going, Joe, for you training and starting to build you a customer base.
Well, this year so far has been outstanding. I can't ask for any better.
It's just going really good. And if you go to her place, I'm telling you, she does it like she used to do horses. The water you could see to the bottom. She cleans out the stalls. The dirt's all clean and everything. You want your bull taken the best care of. Buy one today in the sell and send it home with Joe. She'll take it home for you. Let's sell Moss the Boss. I need $100.
I need 100 to give me one. To get 100 there, one to get 100 there, one to go. To give me $100 bill, one to get 100 there, one now. 50 to get 150, 150. I got 100 bidding now, 150 to get 150. I got hundreds all, 150, 150 now, 200 to get 200 to go. To give me 200. I got 150 bidding now, 2 to give me 200 now. Good cause, $200 bill. To give me 2. I got 150 bidding now, 2. Here she goes, 150 bidding now, 2. Sold it your way, Lori, for $150.
Is that Linda? Linda Martinelli got a cowboy hat on today. That a girl. Is your daughter with you? Where is she? Raise. There's the brown, wavy, curly hair. She's told me a lot of good things about you. Said she's loved bucking bulls with her since the time you were young. Linda Martinelli buys Moss the Boss. Hey, Joe just told me you bought the best bull, and here's why. If he bucks, she said he'll win it, but a lot of times he don't buck, so he'll lose it. So she said one way or other, you're gonna win because the winner and the loser win today. He's a hit and miss bull, so he's 90 or nothing. So thank you very much, Joe. Or is Lexus next? No.
We could do.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do Lexus since she's out here.
All right, the other bull that Billy Jane's talking about, it's just turning out to be a big year for Joe Black, both through her Desert Orchid Ranch as well as the Lagana Group. Bull I'm talking about now is I'm Not Alexis. But this bull qualified for both the Exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale as well as a National Buck and Bull Day. So a lot of money on the line for I'm Not Alexis, potential of winning $50,000, 89 3/4 the score for this bull.
This is the only bull bucking today. For National Buck and Bull Day, anybody could enter, not just EG bulls. We had an EG division and an open division, but it was the best 5 scores that got in. This is the only EG bull that got in as one of the top 5 bulls. And I've told everybody, unless this bull, and you never know, it's a long year, and he's got to keep it up. But if he keeps this up or picks it up, you're looking at the next $500,000 winner right there. Let's sell this bull. We need $100.
Another opportunity. Somebody give me 100 to go and 150 to give me 150 to go to give me 150. I got 100 bidding now. 50 to get 150. 150 where to give me 150. I got 100 bidding now. 150 and 200. Lori to give me 200. 200
got
to
it.
go to
Yep.
now 250 to give me 250. I got 200 bidding now. 200, 250 now. 300 to give me 300. Lori to give me 300 and 300 to go to give me 300. 300 now. 350 to give 350 to give 350 there. 300 bidding 350 to give me 350. I got 300s all 350. 350 and 4 and 400. Now to give me 400 now to go me 400 I got 350 bidding now 400 sold it to you for $350.
350 times 4. Hey, it's getting better, National Autism. That's $350 more going to you. Who's our buyer this time? Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray, thank you very much. I just met her. I took a picture with her, and then her camera was full. She made me pose and then said her camera was full. Thank you very much, Crystal. Who's our next bull, Jeff?
Bull that we went a little out of sequence here, but let's take a look at the bull that got in as the fifth top qualifier for National Buck and Bull Day. This is a bull named Thunderstruck, owned by Oklahoma's Jerry and Aaron Halpane, father and son combination there. Thunderstruck 86 1/4 points to make it into the championship.
I guess Jerry's not going to come out here. Is he being bashful? Jerry and Aaron?
Aaron's going to come up to represent the family.
Aaron will come. Well, Aaron's come. I tell you what, I'll interview Aaron after we sell his bull. Come on out here, Aaron, because I want to talk about Thunderstruck, but let's sell him. A great bull right here.
It's going to be one, to get 100 there, one to get 100 there to go, to give me one to get 100 there, one to get $100 bill, one now, 50 to get 150 to go, to give me 150. I got 100 bidding now, 50 to get me 50 there, 150 to get me 150. Don't forget it's a good cause. 150. I got 100 bidding now, 50 to get me 150 there, 100 bidding now, 50. Anybody else? 100 bidding now, 150. 150 and 200 to go, to give me 200 to go, to give me 200 now, to give me 200 go. 150 bidding now, 2 to give me 200 bidding now, 2.5. I got 150 bidding now, or 200 bidding now, 2.5. Give me 2.5. I got 200 bidding now, 2.5. Sold it to you, $200.
Jerry Halpin for 200. Jerry Halpin for 200. This is his son, Aaron, right here. Jerry and Aaron. Aaron, I went and visited with Jerry, and Aaron's a really good basketball player, freshman in high school, fixing to be a sophomore, same age as my son, but loves bucking bulls. I've watched him since he was this tall, growing up, flanking them. He happened to live, it just was convenient where we had the preliminary 4 miles down the road. And Thunderstruck come in, went against the best bulls in the world. Squo's in there, got the 5th place hole. My question for you is, can he come back and win it all today?
Yeah, I think he can. He had a hurt eye and was a little sore at Locust Grove, and he's looking good today, and I think he'll do real good.
Think he'll do his due. One thing about, just for all these fans, what is it that just makes you crave being around bulls and flanking bulls?
Oh, you can win a lot of money.
Yeah, win a lot of money. He's a good boy. Give a good big round of applause for Aaron, and thank you. Who was our buyer? Did we get it? Oh, we got Jerry. Jerry, that's right, his dad, Jerry Halpin bought. All right, now we got them big HD Page bulls, I think, left to go, and 3 really good ones. What's our first one, Jeff?
First one is a bull with a great story behind himself. That's Bull 56Z, owned by Moore Cattle Company, D&H Cattle Company. Moore Cattle Company and D&H consented to have this bull renamed to Lifting Lives in honor of the Academy of Country Music Party for a Cause. All the money raised here at the Academy of Country Music benefits their charity, Lifting Lives. So Lifting Lives, 89.5 points to get into the final, owned by Moore Cattle Company and D&H.
You know, HD's coming out here, and I just want to tell you, H, first of all, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you getting involved and then naming these bulls after these charities to bring some recognition to them and lifting lives here. Well, first of all, just tell me, what have you seen this weekend with all these charities? It's got to make you feel good to be supporting them.
Well, it does, Billy. It makes me feel great to be, and I didn't do anything. You guys did all the work, and it's the least I could do to name those bulls. And if it brings some awareness to autism and these charities, and it's a great deal.
Well, thank you very much. Now, I got a question. This bull here, he finished third, but I kind of like this bull. He kind of lost his footing a little bit. He looks like a bull to me that could win this deal if everything goes right. How do you feel about him?
I think you're right. You know, at the house, whenever there's no pressure, he's probably the best bull I've ever bucked there. You know, but there's a lot of music and a lot of stuff going around here, and he's never been a part of anything like this. So we'll see. He's
confident. He thinks he's going to win it. I think buck autism, but I've heard HD thinks this bull's right here is the best one going. So you want to buy a winner, any one of his bulls will work good. He said the Moores couldn't be with us this weekend, but let's sell this bull Lifting Lives.
I need $100 here to give me one. I got 100 there, one. I got 100 there to go. To give me a one now, 50 at 150, and 150 to go. To give me 150. I got 100 bidding now, 50 now, 200. Give me 200. 150 bidding now, 2 and 200 to go. To give me 200 now. To give me 200. I got 150s all 200. He's a winner now. 150 bidding now, 200. Give me 200 to go. To give me 200. 150 bidding now, 200. Anybody else? 150 bidding now, 200. 200. Sold it your way for 150.
150, man, somebody stole one there. Larry Barker for $150. Got a good one right there, and the money's adding up, starting to build up for these charities, and we appreciate y'all giving in. That's $600 out of Larry's pocket, but if that bull wins it, he's going to get it all back. So I need old Mo Bandy and his brother out here. We're going to sell his bull. Now, I believe his bull's next, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had the pleasure of having Mo Bandy here with us today. Mo entertaining us a little earlier in the day, honoring us with his rendition of the national anthem. But down to crunch time for Mo. Him and his brother Rusty own a really nice bull. Bandy's Bad Boy broke the 90-point mark to make it into the top 5, 90.5 points.
You know, Mo, some people let their hair down. He lets his shirt down here. He finally went to the short sleeve, and I don't blame him. I can't wait to get in mine. Tell us, I know you've already said a little bit about it, and just tell us what it's like owning a bucking bull and HD taking care of it, just the thrill and excitement of being, I mean, you've been around fans and country music all your life. What's it like owning a bucking bull?
Well, we've had more fun with this bull, and my brother Rusty and I bought him, and we went to the best bull man in the world, HD Page, and got this bull, and we have another bull that we bought called mobandy.com, who has had a great career. But we're having a ball, and it's so good to have it with the charity that we're involved in here, and it's just a thrill.
Well, one last question I'm going to ask you. Well, first let me ask you, what's it like for you owning a bucking bull and being the brother to Mo Bandy?
Well, owning the bucking bull is really exciting. Being Mo Bandy's brother, I don't think nothing about that.
Well, that's good. Well, one last question. Can this bull win it all?
I think he can.
You think he can he?
I think he can, I do.
All right, well, they say he can win it all. Let's sell him. Let's start him for $100 times 4. It's for a good cause.
Who to give me one? To give me 100 there, one to get $100 bill. To give me one where? To give me $100 bill, one to get 100 there, one now, 50 to get 150 to go. To give me 150. I got 100 bidding now, 150 to get 150 there, 150 to get 150, 150 where? To give me 150. I got 100s all 150. Come on now, 150. To give me 150.
Heck, I'll go 150. Put me in at 150.
150. Billy's in at 150 and 200. To give me 200 now. To give me 200. I got 150 bidding now, 150, 250. What do you say, Billy? 250 to give me 250. I got 200 bidding now, 250. Anybody else? 200 bidding now, 250. Sold it to you, $200.
Thank you, Bandies. And we got $200. Who what? Larry Barker buys again, but Larry's going to get all the D&H bulls, make sure he wins something there. So thank you very much. Our last and final bull, H is going to stay out here with me on the last one. The owners couldn't be with us. I tell you what, you talk about a great bull right here. This past December yearling event, at the ABBI finals. Rankest bull I've ever seen in my life as a yearling. He came back and won our event here at National. It's 92 points and didn't really even have his best day here. He blows up, but he never really gets in his spin like he can. But you can't hold nothing back when you're jumping that high in the front end and the back end. This has got to be one of the best bulls you've ever seen.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the most naturally gifted animals I think we've ever raised, as far as one that can jump in there and kick and does it without effort. So, you know, he can have a bad day, like you said, and still be winning first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, that's not his best day right there, and he's 92 points. This calf, you might see a bull be 95, 96 points today if he does his deal. I'm going to start the calf at $200.
I got 200. It'll give me 250 to go. It'll give me 250 opportunity. 250, 250, and 300. It'll give me 3. It'll give me 300 there. 250 bid and 3. It'll give me 300. 250 bid and 300. It'll give me 300. Why not? 250 bid and now 300. It's in Vegas. Spend the money. 250 bid 300. You got to spend it to make it. 250 bid and now 3. It'll give me 300. 250 bid and now 300. Are you sure? Sold it to you. $250.
Who we got? Oh, J.C. Meade buys. All right, she just bought a winner down there. J.C. Meade buys a great bull, Buck Autism. She's going to buck a little autism right there. You know what, Jeff? Let's buck these bulls and see how it goes.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't we do one more thing, Billy? You're talking about J.C. Meade. She's got a bull that she's going to be doing in an exhibition named Monkey Ears. You know what I think would be nice if we did, Billy, and I think you'll agree to it. Why don't we just, as a pure donation here, once again, this bull going as an exhibition bull. Well, why don't we cut this bull off?
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to multiply this bull times 4 like the other, but since it's JC, we're going to give 2/4 of it to National Autism Association, 1/4 to the I don't call it the loser's pot, but the last place bull pot, 1/4 to the winner's pot. So he's in the Calcutta. But let's bring JC out here. Come out here, JC. Hey, I don't know, what's our highest selling bull so far? 250, 300. How much? 350? $350. We got to beat that for this great bull, Monkey Ears. We're going to end the show with Monkey Ears today with her on the back of the chute. This bull won second at the second Champions Tour, so he's a good bull. Let's sell him. Let's raise some money for National Autism.
Somebody give me what? $100 bill. Give me 1. I got 100 there. 100 bid now. 2. Give me 200. I got 100 bid now. 150 to get 150. 150 to get 150. 100 bid now. 50 to get 150. To get 150. I got 100 bid now. 150 to get 150. 150. Thank you. And 200. And 200 in the back. Get 200. I got a 150 bid now. 200. Give me 200. 200. 200. 250. And 250 now. To give me 250 now. 250 now. 300. To give me 300. And 300 to go. 300. You say 300. 300 bid now. 3.5. And 3.5. I got 300 bid now. 350 to get a 350 to get a 350. 300 bid now. 350. Yada. 350. 300 bid now. 350. Anybody else? 300 bid now. 350. Sold it to you. $300.
$300. Congratulations, money. And that's me that bought. Billy James buys for $300. Let's load the chutes and let's buck some bulls here in the arena. Thank you very much, Randy.
All right, Jerry Hargis going to the Buck Comeback Kid before. That sort of went out of sequence, but now we go to we're going to Jungle Wizard first, owned by Bob Wisnat out of Columbus, Texas. Pinball Wizard Jungle Water. Jerry Hargis, this bull finished third in Champions Tour number 1, 86.80 points. Champions Tour 2, fifth, 83.75 points. Good consistent bull in Jungle Wizard.
Yeah, I tell you what, like we talked about, any of these 5 bulls that we brought back can jump in there and win. We've already bucked one, saying he's not going to, but Jungle Wizard's bull is really good. Like I say, he's scored up there in the high 80s consistently. So we'll see how he competes against these other top bulls right here, Jeff.
Going into the final 4 bulls, let's see while we're waiting here if we could get a quick leaderboard posted. See what these bulls have to beat to try to win the $25,000.
Jungle Wizard is first bull to go.
So Jungle Wizard coming up first. Jerry Hargis, we don't have a leaderboard up, but 2 bulls with 86 points. Who's Seasick, Wheel of Fortune. Those bulls currently share the lead. So a bull has to beat 86 points to have the opportunity to win the championship.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jeff, it's still actually wide open. You know, we got a couple 86s and an 84 in there, but for these caliber bulls, it's pretty much wide open. And like I say, there's $75,000 in the pot to pay 5 holes. 5th place is going to pay $5,000. So all these bulls got to do is step in there and get a pretty decent score, and they're going to get a good check.
Getting the dummy on that Buck and Bowl. Once again, the next Buck and Bowl TV broadcast will take place 2 weeks from today. We're right back here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the beautiful South Point Hotel and Casino Equestrian Center for the CBR Championship Bull Riding CFT Tour. That's 2-year-old bulls, 3 bulls to a team, taking place 10 a.m. Pacific time on Buck and Bowl TV. That evening, the big CBR show at the South Point Hotel and Casino. Jungle Wizard.
I tell you what, Jeff, that's going to be pretty close to compete for that 86 points. That's a really nice bull. He's a good made little calf. He's good bred. So watch this replay coming up here in a second. He gets out there and gets right into a spin. He's got a lot of jump and kick. When he kicks, he's almost vertical with his back that first jump or two, and then stays pretty strong right there. Keeps getting after it. Weakens a tad just there at the end, but really stout bull.
I tell you what, Bob Wisnett, I think we need to crank up the music when we buck that bull in the future. He cranked it up a little bit. He liked the loud music. I think we could see a leaderboard change. I think it's going to be close right here. I know the scores are coming in. He was pretty doggone good right there, old Jungle Wizard.
So waiting on a score for Jungle Wizard. There, Jerry Hargis, see the replay one more time.
As you can hear in the background, they got the music cranked up. There's band stages all around. We got a lot going on here at the ACM Fest here, Party for a Cause. This bull really did good. 86 1/4, new leader, Jeff.
New leader at 86 1/4 by 1/4 of a point. Bob Wisnett owned Jungle Wizard moves into the lead.
How about that? A new leader there, Mr. Bob Wisnett from Columbus, Texas. Lavalanche.
Next bull up's bull named Lavalanche, owned by the Reed family out of Austin, Texas. Avalanche, legitimately juicy. Champions Tour #1. This bull finished 3rd in an underdog class event, 88 points. Champions Tour 2 finished 10th, 81 3/4 points. The really nice son of Avalanche, Lavalanche, going next.
Yeah, Jeff, this is one of these bulls. He's pretty rowdy in the chute. Dennis Davis, trainer for Exclusive Genetics, has done a great job of getting this bull better than he was. You know, he's still acting up, but compared to what he used to be, he's done really good. And here's a bull that keeps getting better the more times they buck him. He's a full brother to a stunt like my daddy. Has done really good in the classic system and won a lot of money in the $1 Million fraternity. So, you know, the owners have high hopes for this bull, and with him keep getting better, scored 88 in the past, you know, here's a bull that's got a chance to the leaderboard.
So Lavalanche coming out. Once again, Jungle Wizard with the lead, 86 1/4. Who's Seasick? Wheel of Fortune tied for 2nd and 3rd with 86 points each.
Lavalanche usually goes out a couple before he gets into a spin. Once he does, he's really good. He gets it on right there close today. You know, I don't know, Jeff, if he's going to get up there in that 86 1/4 point range. You know, he's really nice, really good, but he didn't kick up just a whole lot. He stayed a little bit flatter, but, yeah, it's a really nice bull, and, you know, the Reeds had to be really happy.
So Cream certain rising to the top, and we see why these bulls qualified as the 5 top bulls in the Champions Tour Series in 2014.
Yeah, every one of these bulls have proven to be a winner, and so far they're doing so. You know, every one of them gets out there and really bucks, really spins. You know, like I say, the only fault you can have with this bull here is he doesn't kick. You know, he's got pretty much everything else you need. He's got speed, intensity, degree of difficulty a little bit there with him coming up in the front end. He's got a little buck, but as you watch his back feet, they don't snap and kick out behind him. So we see the leaderboard here. So right now it's going to take an 83.5 to get that last place $5,000 check.
Yeah, I think we're a little erroneous in the scores there because Detroit Tiger is currently in second position. Thought that Wheel of Fortune also had that 86 points. The leaderboard shows 84 points there. So waiting on a score right now for L'Avalanche.
$83.75.
83 3/4 for L'Avalanche. Coming up next, Candy Cartel, owned by Dick and Catherine Dial out of Aztec, New Mexico. Son of Carrillo Cartel, sweet as candy, the cow. Champions Tour number 1. This bull was double entered, 89.40 to win $10,000 in the Champions class. Finished second to Moss the Boss in the underdog payout of $3,200. So real nice bull here in Candy Cartel. Certainly has to be considered a bull that can jump to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I tell you what, right here, a bull goes back to Creole Cartel, a famous PBR bull for years and years at Creole Clan Hall. This bull can be really good. If he has his day, he can get close to that 90-point mark and definitely take care of the leaderboard right here.
Whoa, yeah.
Really good trip. He's really bucking hard. You know, he fell down. This being here to see if the judges dock him now because he fell, but it was really close to the whistle. That bull's really bucking, really getting in. One of the best bulls we've seen so far. So you watch the replay here, that bull's getting in there. He's got the jumps, he's got the buck, he's got the kick, he's got intensity, he's got everything. He just doesn't quite keep his feet right here, but that's a really nice bull.
Man went down right on the whistle, so we'll have to see how the judges value that. Candy Cartel is Jerry Hargis saying certainly one of the best bulls we've seen buck this weekend, but that stumble at the end might have cost him dearly.
Definitely right. You know, every judge is a little bit different, and each of them is going to dock this bull how they see fit, and maybe they not dock it all because, like I say, it was right there at the whistle.
Once again, the score to beat 86 1/4. Jungle Wizard, owned by Bob Wisnat. We're both looking up at the scoreboard here, Jerry Hargis and myself. We're getting a little glare exactly where we're standing, so just confirming the score. But we're going to double check on that score. Jerry seems to think it said 76.5. I don't know if that's, 76.5 points. So
like
that's
I said, we didn't know.
scratcher.
I guess the judges really marked him a lot better, a lot more than we thought he might. You know, you've only got 4-second window to buck and show these judges. And so if they felt like he was down on the ground for a second or more, you know, there's a quarter of your score taken away. So I guess they really docked that bull. It's still a really nice bull. You know, you got to be proud to own him, but today he's not going to win any money.
Next bull up, Moss the Boss. Once again, this was the high mark bull in all of the Champions Tour events with 90 points. Owned by Joe Black's Desert Orchid Ranch out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Mossy Oak Mudslinger, First Lady, won the Underdog and Champions Tour 1. Did not appear in Champions Tour 2. Here's Moss the Boss.
Jeff Presser, another bull that's trying so hard that he fell down. So that bull is definitely not, because it looks like an 86 1/4 is going to end up taking home the big money, $25,000. Moss the Boss really bucking real hard. Watch this replay. You know, blows really high in there. We thought he's going to turn back right there, but, you know, he just doesn't keep his feet right there and falls down. Really unfortunate, but, you know, that's a good bull and one that down the road, if he ever gets everything together, that's going to be a really nice bull.
So waiting on a score for Moss the Boss, whose athleticism really overcame exactly where he's at in the growth process as a 2-year-old bull there, but certainly a bull that looks like he's one to be reckoned with in a $1 million Buck and Bull Championship.
Yeah, if that's Mossy Oak Mudslinger son right there, you know, bull's bred really good. He's built good. You know, he's got a lot of athletic ability. And just, you know, he's got to put it all together and learn how to keep his feet, but I'm sure he'll do that. You know, Joe Black's going to do a great job with that bull when she takes him home and buck him some more and get him used to his surroundings and let him learn how to keep his feet.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to bring you up to date, currently the Bob Wisnat-owned bull, Jungle Wizard, high score of 86 1/4, but there is still one bull to buck, and that's I'm Not Alexis. I'm Not Alexis will be bucking Jerry Hargis during the National Bucking Bull Day Championship, which is going to be taking place right now. So we still have to wait. 54 points. Unfortunate score from Moss the Boss as he fell down. Moving right into the National Bucking Bull Day Championship. $25,000 to the winning bull. First bull out will be Thunderstruck, owned by Jerry and Aaron Halpane.
Yeah, Thunderstruck here is a really nice bull, Jeff. The Halpane's doing a great job of raising these calves. Talk about the pedigree on this bull. He goes back to a bull called Cowboy Cut, who goes back to the famous Wolfman that you remember, the only 100-point score. You know, the bull was at the NFR. Ted News rode him, Cody Custer rode him. It was all for a ton of points. He also goes back to a famous bull, Hooter. Now on the bottom side, we've got a cow that's out of prime time, which goes back to White Sports Coat. And you guys that keep track of pedigrees know White Sports Coat. He's in a lot of these bulls' pedigrees. He's done really good. He's passed on generations of good bucking bulls down the road.
So payout for the National Bucking Bull Day Championship, $25,000 to the winner, $12,000 for second, $6,250 for third, $5,000 for fourth, $5,000 for fifth. So the 5 bulls that qualified into the National Bucking Bull Day Championship all receiving a check here for coming to Las Vegas, with fourth and fifth also playing a pretty decent $5,000 each. Thunderstruck in the chute being flanked by Aaron Halpane.
So what's interesting about this is a separate classification of 5 bulls right here, and they're each going to take home a check. Yeah, it's really disappointing for that bull, but no matter what he does, that bull, even if he gets last place, he's going to get $5,000. So, even though Aaron had a bad day, it's unfortunate, but, each of these 5 bulls, they earned their way to get here. They've already won a little bit in Locust Grove. Go come out here, no matter what, they're going to take home a check. This little bull's got a ton of kick. You watch this replay here, a ton of buck. He really gets his feet off the ground. And last time we saw this bull, he turned back right there, really nice. But as you can see coming out, he has a little stumble. And a lot of times these young bulls, that stumble really causes them to throw their whole game plan off. And mentally they just, don't have time. And 4 seconds is short, and they don't have time to get it all together back up and get back to bucking.
So that was Thunderstruck, going to wait on a score for him. The bull that's going to be coming up next from that left-hand delivery, bull 56Z, name change to Lifting Lives, and honor the Academy of Country Music's main charity, owned by the Moore Cattle Company and the Dean H. Cattle Company.
This bull is a known son of current PBR superstar Stone Sober that the Pages are haul. If any of you watch the PBR telecast, this red bull will blow out of the chute right there, get 10 foot in the air. Really, really exciting bull to watch. And on the bottom side, he goes back to a bull called Playboy that in the mid-90s, this bull was just unbelievable. One of the flashiest bulls you ever seen. Won bull in NFR one year. So top and bottom, this bull goes back to genetics that really get off the ground. And when you saw that at Locust Grove, this bull really jumped high. And like HD says, this bull could easily be a contender for the winner.
$68 1/4 to the score for Thunderstruck. Getting ready on Lifting Lives. Once again, 5 bulls going for that first prize at $25,000. I'm Not Alexis, still to buck both here at National Bucking Bull Day. That score also counting for the Exclusive Genetics Champions Tour finale, with that bull having the opportunity to make it to the top leaderboard and walking away with $50,000 today. Lifting Lives, getting it on.
Was well, bull really kind of weak in here at the end. But that's. I think that's out. I think actually it got a little bit out of order. I think actually that was the bull I'm Not Alexis. Sorry for the miscommunication there, but
yeah, we're gonna just yeah, that does look like I'm Not Alexis.
Yeah, that was the bull I'm Not Alexis. Started really strong, turned back right there in the gates, got a ton of kick right there. Just unfortunate there at the end, kind of weakened. And the judge is probably going to definitely dock this bull a little bit. Like you say right there, he just completely lost his kick and lost his intensity. Started out really strong like he did there when he scored 89 3/4, but then just kind of weakened.
So sorry about that miscommunication, folks. We were going by our day sheets. I'm not Alexis, a little out of sequence there, but waiting on his score.
Yeah, this bull here coming up next. Now this is 56Z. Should have known when we was on the opposite delivery, but this bull here is a right-hand delivery. This 56Z really gets in there. Like I say, goes back to Stone Sober and a bull called Playboy. Both bulls that really get off the ground. This bull is no exception.
$85 1/4 for I'm Not Alexis.
We got it. 82 coming in, Jeff. Had a little mishap on the printer, the board up there, but 82 is what they're going to finally end up.
82 points, excuse me, for I'm Not Alexis. 82 points. $56Z being flanked by H.D. Page of the famed D&H Cattle Company out of Oklahoma. Ownership by both the Moore Cattle Company as well as the D&H Cattle Company. Leaderboard change.
Jeff, exactly what H was saying earlier, that this bull can be really, really good at the house when there's not much going on. Everything's kind of quiet. That bull's still really, really bucked. But here at the end, he kind of has a little stumble there, kind of hesitation, kind of bucks in a little circle there, but still really, really strong bull. Jumped out there and kicked straight over his head. Looks kind of like his granddaddy Playboy right there. Black ball-faced bull. Really nice, exceptional bull right there.
So 56Z waiting on the score. Also known as Lifting Lives. 2 more bulls to go after this. Bandy's Bad Boy and Buck Autism.
You can see as you watch this replay here, this bull about that second or third kick, he kicks so hard, he's got so much whip that he kind of throws his own self off balance right there. And that happens a lot of times. Young bulls, they almost buck too hard and kind of messes up their momentum. They got to kind of start back over.
Mo Bandy heading up behind the chute, so the next bull up will be Bandy's Bad Boy, owned by Mo and Rusty Bandy. Still waiting on that score for Lifting Lives.
Let's talk about the pedigree of this bull, Jeff. This bull has a lot of great foundation bulls in his pedigree. He goes back to a great bull, Copperhead, that the Pages hauled many years ago. He also goes back to Showtime, which is a bull that competed in the Classic 7-8 years ago, got in the air, really, really nice bull. A lot of the Pages' great bulls right now are going back to Showtime. And he also goes back to Backlash way down the line, another one of those great sires of Pages. And so with the Copperhead, Showtime, Backlash, this bull's bred to buck, and he gets it on right here in the gate. White bull had a bad day, just stumbled coming out of there. Definitely not going to take the lead. That bull has been really good in the past, but as you see coming out of the chute, he just can't keep his feet, and just a really bad day for that little calf.
Final bull to be bucked today, 2103, the really great 2103, owned by Bay Farms D&H Cattle Company. Bull's name changed to Buck Autism. Last bull to compete for the National Buck and Bull Day Championship. High score so far, 85 3/4 for the Moore Cattle Company Lifting Lives.
JC, you need to head on back. Monkey Ears is coming in.
This next bull, Jeff, here, 2103, Buck Autism. First of all, thank the Pages for renaming that bull for a great cause. Now, this bull here is a known son of Showtime, and then the cow he's out of is out of the Great Bull Hotel California. You'll remember from many years back on the PBR tour. Both those bulls really good sires for the Pages. and they mix these two together, and this bull's just been exceptional. When we've seen him in the past, probably one of the better bulls that I've ever seen as a 2-year-old.
61.5 for Bandy's Bad Boy, 61.5. But he'll be walking away most probably with one of those $5,000 checks.
I tell you, if it's gone wrong today for these great
not
bulls,
big we can show up and have a bull fall down and still
can't
get
hear
a
me?
$5,000 check.
Y'all in for a treat right here, I assure you. This bull has a deal. You're going to see a bull get in the air and buck and make all y'all go over that singer over there. Here we go.
Thank everybody. My name's John Party. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, that's a rank little calf right there. You know, he kind of, another bull kind of misses his feet right there, but these bulls are bucking so hard, it's hard for them to keep their feet and keep going every time, but that bull finished it off, and boy, he was ranked
Jerry
there at the
Hargis,
end.
that bull could have fell down and gotten back up, and I think he's going to win today.
Tell you what, you watch this
talk about a
replay
bull
here,
with
that
the
was just
wow
an amazing
factor.
little animal athlete right there. Just kicks straight over his head, gets really high in there, really, really impressive calf.
You know, I said it earlier today. That is one of the most, you know, he stumbles right there. This kind of happened to Miss Kitty's Peacemaker. But this, you can't take much away from this calf right here. He spent 1/10 of a second on the ground, and he's a 24-point bull all the other times. I think we're still going to see a high 80, 90-point score, and probably your first ever National Bucking Bull Day champion. And J.C. Meade owns him in the Calcutta here, and his name, Buck Autism. Couldn't be a better story right there.
So waiting on the score
Yeah,
for Buck Autism.
You know, Page family has to be proud of that little calf right there as we wait for the judges' scores to come in. But really nice calf. We'll have to see it. The judges dock him much, if any, for that little stumble right there. But turns back the other way. That's amazing. He can go both directions. We've seen him go left, seen him go right. I mean, either way, that calf's just going to really buck and do his thing right there.
So waiting on that score. 90 and 3/4 points. 90 and 3/4 points. Buck Autism crowned the 2014 National Bucking Bull Day champion, and a check for $25,000.
Congratulations, H.G. Page and the Bay family for that really nice bull right there in the win. $25,000. Great bull, great event.
So going with that bull monkey ears to conclude the 2-year-old section of the program. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple of moments. Bull riding showdown in the Purina $1 Million Bucking Bull and Rider Tournament.
Jeff, for the fans at home watching, if you can hear a loud noise in the background, they've got monster trucks running just about 25 yards from us right here, and bands playing the other side of us. Really a great venue. It's awesome. A lot of things going on right here, but maybe kind of hard to hear for the fans at home. But tell you what, we're having a good time. It's a great event and great venue to be right here with the ACM.
Unofficially, also want to announce Jerry Hargis, Jungle Wizard, owned by Bob Wisnat out of Columbus, Texas, unofficially wins the EG Champions Tour finale with his 86 1/4. Another check being given out today for $25,000. We'll have those scores audited momentarily, but for all intent and purpose, Bob Wisnat's Jungle Wizard winning the EG Champions Tour finale.
That's pretty amazing, Jeff. We sat right here and had 2 classifications of bulls, and 2 separate bulls each got a check for $25,000. You know, total payout between those 2 events was over $125,000. The thing that's great about these events too is you don't have to compete against many bulls. I mean, you know, you come out here and 5 bulls competed for $50,000, and 22 bulls competed for $75,000. I mean, you know, you're coming and here's monkey ears to go right here to the left.
Hey, nice monkey ears.
Congratulations, J.C. Meade. Got to flank another bull right here. You know, great day for her, great day for her bulls.
Wonder why they named that bull monkey ears. Wonder if it has to do with him being a muley like that. I guess so. Big floppy ears.
Monkey ears, watch on the replay right here. Falls out there to the left, going round and round. Really nice little calf. You know, JC's got a big old smile on her face. Really nice bull right there in monkey ears.
So, Jerry Hargis, we have come down to our final event. That's the championship in the $1 Million Bull
Wendy,
and Rider
can you
Tournament.
come over here, please? We got a bunch of really nice presentations here, Jeff, to make as we wrap up a great 2 days of bucking bulls. Are we ready? The first thing we're going to do here is make another check presentation. This will be to National Autism Association, the Academy of Country Music, and WPIC for $2,200. Are you the only?
That's pretty cool, Jerry Hargis. Monkey ears scoring 82 3/4. If he was in the National Buck and Bull Day Championship, would have collected a nice check. So nice job, J.C. Meade.
Jeff, we're getting everything set up right here to give this check to the National Autism Association on behalf of that great Calcutta we had. Check for $2,200 going towards helping autism.
She says thank you. Y'all are welcome. We're going to, like I told them, it's just going to get bigger and better. We're going to learn how to raise money for them and do better. Do we have some more check presentations ready, Jeff, or any champions? Or
We're still waiting on a score to final for the Champions Tour finale to crown Jungle Wizard the champion.
Well, let's bring Bob Wisnat out and give him a check and a buckle if we know he's a champion.
We're going to be coming up on the Purina $1 Million Bull and Rider head-to-head tournament. $7,500 to the winning rider, $23,000 to the winning bull. That coming up in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just having a little, making sure we're going over the judges' sheets, just making sure we have it 100% correct before we announce the winners right here. And then we're getting ready here pretty quick. We'll have the Purina $1 Million Bulls for the last two to compete for the finals right here in just a few short minutes. You'll just hang tight with us.
Just want to remind everybody once again, next broadcast for Buck and Bull TV 2 weeks from today, right back here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we bring to you the CBR's Championship Futurity Tour Series. Those are 2-year-old Futurity bulls bucking in teams of 3. Very exciting watching. We were delighted to cover that event when they had a section in Lufkin, Texas. Back here to watch the action in Las Vegas. That's once again taking place 2 weeks from today at the South Point Hotel and Casino. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's official right now. Champions Tour finale winner with a check for $25,000 coming out into the arena. I want you to greet and give a big round of applause as soon as he gets here to
Bob Wisnat, $25,000 and a belt buckle.
Come on, Bob. Julie's not, she's, you need to come take part in this, Julie. He spends a lot of your money playing with these bulls.
Candy Cartel winning, 87.